Hey, guys, welcome to Batmantary, the only Batman show where Batman doesn't kill in our world. He just gives bat hugs. I'm your host, Greedy Jake, and to left is Holy Shark Propellant Batman, Jacob Martin himself. How are you, Jacob Martin?
I am doing great. I am so excited to cover all these Batman movies. The good, the bad, and the what?
On my other left is FLETTS Movies Pop Culture 13, and he is the biggest Batman and Robin fan. He thinks Batman should have nipples on the Batsuit. How are you, FLETTS?
No, I definitely don't think it should have nipples on the Batman suit. Oh, hell no.
Bat nipples.
Yeah, screw that. But thank you for being here. It's awesome to be back with you guys again with another fun stream. And of course, it's awesome to meet Jacob Martin here tonight as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun doing a commentary on Batman 1966 movie. So.
And below is Batcam, Ryan Cam. You know him. He likes his favorite movie is Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice theatrical cut. That's how hard he rolls. How are you, Ryan?
It's okay. It's certainly not as bad as I've heard some people say, but in all seriousness, though, it is great to be here. Jacob, thank you for having me. It's great to be surrounded by so many of my favorite people in this space, and we're going to be just hanging back, watching some Batman stuff. So life is pretty good right now.
And Matt Wyatt, you know.
That's it for him.
That's it.
He's around.
No snarky commentary about me.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Matt Wyatt, his favorite Batman movie is Batman and Robin, and he loves. And he said Bane is the better Bane than Tom Hardy.
At least he doesn't talk much.
Oh, it is. He's literally a henchman. Goes. The sad thing is there was a lot of stuff that that Christopher Nolan stole from Schumacher. As I was just sitting there looking at him, going, "Yeah, Christopher Nolan really stole a lot of stuff from Schumacher in his movies." I'm just like, and he's like, "You know what? This is shit. But I'm gonna take it.
I will take this, and I will make it better."
He's like, "Hold my beer."
It's like these are good ideas. I'm just gonna take it, but it's just there's too much commentary on his rubber ass, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take that commentary out, and I'm gonna put my commentary on this idea. But
well, you gotta admit, he is juicing up on steroids.
All right, before we get started, we got some comments in the chat. Let's see some comments.
Hey, Gene.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Well, it's true. You know what? I'm sure Warner Bros. Would love to get rid of their bombs last year because they had a bunch of DC bombs last year.
Oh boy!
They had a bunch of blockbuster movies that bombed a lot more.
Joker, Folly Adieu, anyone?
They dropped more. DC dropped more bombs last year than the U.S. did in Pearl Harbor.
That's not historically accurate, but sure, go with it.
I mean, reverse that.
Too soon.
I mean, it happened in the 40s. Okay, what did you expect happened in the half the people now?
Yeah, you're comparing to Pearl Harbor.
But and then she also says, "Hello, everyone. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. I hope I am right." Well, to be fair, also you think this is fun. You think this is crazy, but this plot, literally, Christopher Nolan does the exact same thing in The Dark Knight Rises with the
literally a nuke, carrying a nuke.
Literally,
yeah.
Somehow he out fucking ran a nuke.
Batman.
Because he's the Batman, you see.
Because I'm Batman.
Yeah.
Because I'm Batman.
All right, so you notice this is technically not a watch along. Okay, we are technically watching this along together, but we are watching the movie, but we are commentating this movie. So expect us to talk a lot, and less like we're not just doing this a lot. Like I know. That's what some people are confused. This is a.
We're not just gonna look fucking stiff in front of the whole fucking monitor for an hour and a half.
Now there might be some people that watch it that have not seen it and just be like, now you know.
It's like, why the fuck are you talking over this? Well, it's a commentary. You should know what you're getting yourself into, pal. You should have seen this movie.
Yeah, because stars, we can't show the actual movie on YouTube. Like, come on.
We can't. No, we can't. So any one of you is watching, better have your own copy.
Yeah, we're starting this, by the way, in 5. All right, get your Blu-rays, your DVDs, your VHS tapes. your 8-track tapes, your your laser disc,
It's still a thing.
Betamax.
your Betamaxes, your.
And also, you can rent the movie for $4 on digital if you.
You know what's
haven't
funny?
already.
I actually, because I did not have a Blu-ray player in here in this room, so I'm like, you know what? How much would it be to rent on Amazon? And so I'm like, because I had an Amazon credit, I just used that, and so it's free. I was like, well, that was
Good. Big win.
This works for you.
all right. We're putting
I
start
haven't
right
read it
now.
before, but- All right,
The
we ready?
20th Century Fox logo.
All right,
How
we're
is this
going.
movie PG-13? Foul language. What's Batman saying? Oh,
Yeah, that's foul language and
Joker,
Batman.
you are a douche.
I was just shocked that this is opening on 20th Century Fox. Like, is this fucking supposed to be WB's rights?
No,
Yeah,
well,
really.
Disney, Fox owns the rights to Batman TV show 66. I mean, Disney technically owns the rights to the Batman 66 show.
Yeah. Who knew Batman was a Disney property?
Yeah, who thought?
Pretty much
Who would have
everything
thought
in
a
the
DC
Disney
character
property.
owned by Disney?
Acknowledge
They
it.
only
Right.
own from the Adam West Batman.
That's the only one.
If we
That
have
is the
overlooked any
you know you're
syllable, we apologize. The producer.
You know, it's a great Batman film. Whenever they're acknowledging that, basically they want to acknowledge, thank you, criminals, for making Batman exist. We want to
Yeah,
thank,
really.
imagine you're watching like Dark Knight, and then all of a sudden acknowledgement saying, thank you, ISIS and Al Qaeda. We want to acknowledge and thank you so much because Dark Knight would not have been able to be made without the interpretation of ISIS. And I'm just like, what?
That would be
Oh
wild.
God.
Like, oh my God, this is the Green Hornets in this movie.
Green Hornet.
Didn't the Green Hornet rip off that stuff?
Get
This feels
Seth
like-
Rogen away from this, please.
Yeah,
The
really.
opening credits of this movie feels like a sitcom opening.
It
Imagine
does,
if they
for
run
sure.
into each other. Imagine if they run into
Just
each
imagine the Adam West Batman opening from Friends style.
I'll
geez,
be
and that's
there.
wrong.
Be there for
There
you.
for you.
As they're running.
other. Oh, Burgess Meredith. You know it's weird.
I wouldn't be surprised if they already made that intro.
Doesn't really. You know it's shocking. They actually made a legacy sequel to this movie in the '90s, where it was called The Adventures of Burt and Adam, where basically.
Yeah, I saw that. It was on a TV movie. It was
It's a
on
TV.
TV.
Yeah, and like it literally.
It was a little bit of a whole reunion thing.
Did you guys see the anime movies they made before Adam passed?
I did see
I've only
one
seen the
of
first
them. I
one.
think
I've only
it was
seen the first
called-
animated film they did.
Oh, okay.
Here's a hot take. I don't like Batman's Adam. I appreciate it, but I don't like Adam West's Batman because it's not much trying to be like George R. R. Martin and say it's a joke, but like I just like as a kid you like it, but then when you grow up you're like,
Well, yeah. Well, it's made as a satire. I mean, it knew what it wanted. It was cheesy as hell. It's so obvious, but they don't care. They just embrace the cheesiness, and that's why it was so popular because it doesn't try to
Especially-
take itself too seriously.
Especially
The
want
thing
to
about
know
the
that
thing
criminal
about
got away.
Batman,
Even though it was so stupid and so obvious, like, how are you not noticing this shit?
I just
well,
want
the
to
thing
point
about
out this
Batman as a
criminal got away.
character is that you can make him super dark and serious or lighthearted like this, and it works.
They never caught the criminal, by the way. They never caught that criminal. That guy just ran away. They were literally just running into each other.
There's the thing. There's the thing when they go down the pole, and suddenly
that's a
they change so
segue, man.
quickly by the time they get to the bottom.
Look, it's
How
Aunt
the fuck
Harriet
did they
in
change
Alfred.
so quickly? We will
Yeah.
never know.
explain that.
Wayne's World 2 made fun of this scene right here.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah.
How does the costume changing work in this movie? That's what I want.
I mean,
to know.
basically,
don't-
imagine if they missed
No one will.
it.
That's the whole thing. It's TV magic. They just like bam shazams into their outfits by the time they get down to the pole.
Sped up
Let your
cameras.
imagination run wild.
You know what?
Well,
This
The
is
car was
movie
pretty-
cool.
the Batmobile I really
I do
liked.
love the Batmobile. The Batmobile's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
It's worth a lot of money for them auctioning off those type
you would think
Batmobile. Oh God.
just with a little bit of detective work, you would think, okay, Bruce Wayne's Batman because he's paying for the Batcopter. Oh, Bruce Wayne.
He's only the richest guy in town. Like
Only one.
And obviously, like everybody knows that Bruce Wayne is partnering with Batman and financing his tech and gadgets
It's
and
like that joke on
vehicles.
the Lego
As far as the
Batman
public
movie.
would know.
Oh, you live in Batman lives in Bruce Wayne's basement. And I'm just like,
Bruce Wayne
I
lives in
love
Batman's
the Lego
attic.
Batman movie was the
Lego
perfect
Batman's great.
satire of. That was perfect, and I can't believe no one saw that movie because that was so good.
broad daylight
It
in
did
this
okay.
movie.
How they were able to poke fun of everything.
Everything, yeah.
and also make it somehow endearing and likable in the process.
Batman's
Exactly.
like, you see that Batman just sees a bunch of hot chicks and he goes, I'm not interested.
Somehow they allowed a bunch of hot chicks in their bikini on top of the fucking platform helicopter. Oh boy.
The cops all just like,
This is so weird.
The bunch of groupies.
It's like the easiest
Like,
job.
what's wrong with this picture?
Like, look, it's Batman. Yeah, Batman.
It's bad.
By the way, that's not even Adam West.
Look,
That's
up
not
in the
even
sky.
West.
It's a bird. It's a plane. Like, no, that's the wrong. Nope, it's not Superman. It's
not-
wrong
Batman.
show.
Oh yeah,
That,
just Batman.
that shot of Batman.
I'm in the
Robin.
wrong universe. Fuck.
That's not even Batman and Robin. That's like two. That's an adult man. And that's two adult dudes. Like literally, one of them's.
It's one of the grips, one of the best.
And
think
no,
it's-
no one in this
it's
movie
Halloween.
is concerned about Batman's vigilante action. It's all, oh, Batman's this national hero. He is perfectly fine. Even the cops are taking their hats off.
By the way, there's no vigilante laws in there.
Vigilante.
The Dent
Apparently,
Act.
there's no
What is
vigilante
that?
laws.
Nope.
It's okay, Robin.
Bat ladder away. I love this already.
They literally had to label the fucking ladder said Bat Ladder. Oh my god! In case you were confused that this is Batman's
Exactly.
ladder.
You know, he probably spends more money on
Oh,
making
boy.
label makers than he does anything else in this movie.
Yeah.
He
that's-
even
He
even
likes to
makes
put
the
labels
label
on
for the label
everything so
maker.
obviously.
Dude, Mr. Master Wayne, dude, what do you want me to put that ladder?
Dude, Alfred doesn't even know that Bruce Wayne is Batman in this one.
And yeah, he should know this.
He just
I'm just
he
saying,
only
you should know.
Obvious
House
this movie
for a living.
is
I
all the
don't even know if they
everything.
ever revealed that Alfred knew all along that he was Batman. That would have
This
been
is the
crazy
only
twist.
universe
Like, yeah,
that
I've
criminals
always
don't
known you.
This is the only universe where criminals don't bring guns with them because Batman and Robin would be dead in 5 seconds because literally their outfit is just fabric. It's really
They're not their outfits is just literally a costume, latex, in a spandex.
Yeah.
Most of
They don't
this
have
looks
body
like a
armor
costume.
that will protect them from getting gunshot.
I think a lot of these costumes today would pass off as what you could buy at Party City.
Right.
Yeah, they'll think it's every day
this
for
would be a
Halloween for them.
cosplay contest. Literally, if they were in a modern
Or
day
you'll
Batman-
probably be just some random dude on the street in fucking New York dressing up as Batman in a costume like that, and people would like, yeah, you're not Batman, pal.
just imagine if like the Batman 2, Batman's is during Halloween time again, and Batman is beating up somebody and someone's dressed like Adam West. And
Definitely.
they're like at part because they idolize Batman. All of a sudden,
Oh,
he's
the
saying,
boat vanishes.
Oh, Batman's about to take a drink.
Oh,
Man,
Batman's about to eat my jaws.
That's a,
strangest Jaws
that's some
film
crazy
ever. And
technology
Jaws
right
Revenge
there.
also is good.
Oh, yeah.
He's still not
The
getting his
world's
legs
biggest
chewed off.
shark.
All I'm saying, look,
Well,
the shark does look so fake. Okay, all I'm saying, Steven Spielberg made a shark believable.
How was the fucking shark not chewing his leg off already?
one thing,
Hey, we
one
got an
thing-
organic
Shark and
fucking spray for
Sharknado is
sharks.
more believable than
That's
the
right.
shark.
Thank God it's organic.
Okay, who's
Yeah,
driving the
Sharknado is
helicopter?
more believable than
Who
this
has the
shit.
helicopter? Who's driving the
Definitely.
helicopter?
Yeah, who is? Nobody's trying.
Is it on?
One
Did
word.
he set this on autopilot?
There's no one in there.
Well,
I don't think
I'll
they
say
had
this.
autopilot
This
in
is.
66.
I'll say this. This is.
It looks
a
like
much
Robin's
better-
taking a sweet ass time to climb down the ladder.
He should have did this.
Like,
Hey, my
really?
leg's about to get chewed off, Robin. Do a little faster.
He's taking his time. Yeah.
It's like,
One thing I will
shark.
say.
My
This
leg's about to get chewed off. Ah!
is already better than Jaws Revenge.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Zelda Revenge is awful.
And we
It's
actually
terrible.
seen the shark within the first time.
I don't even remember Jaws of Revenge. I don't remember much
Good.
of that movie.
Oh,
You need to flee.
I mean, I only seen it once when it was on the when they did a Jaws marathon.
I can't.
The only way
believe
to
that
solve it is
actually
use the
worked.
bat sprays against
That
the
shark,
shark.
is dead now. That shark blew up. The shark repellent blew the shark up.
I've seen those blue gummy sharks that you get in candy stores that are more real than that shark.
It's the shark in Toy Story.
You could tell just how much he kept on punching it, and you could tell how fake it sounds.
You guys remember
Yeah.
in Toy Story
The only
1
thing-
when Woody was in there?
The
The
only
shark
thing that was missing was the squeak. The
now the shark. So now the shark seems
Look,
like
it's
Michael
the only
Jackson.
black guy in Gotham City.
I wasn't
Oh,
gonna.
I'm sorry.
say
I'm sorry. There's two black. The only two black guys in
I'll
Gotham.
leave it
It's
to
all
him
white.
to
It's like
say
the
that.
whitest area ever.
Oh, gee, I wonder who the random
Well-
woman in the cheetah outfit is.
Oh,
It could be.
Who could
anyone.
that be?
That must be.
How so obvious that she's wearing a cheetah?
Why would you try to even dress up? I mean, if he's gonna, well, I mean, Batman's clueless. This is the only time in history where Batman is dumb as a bat.
I bet you that woman is the magic dog lady.
Her wearing a cat theme is a little on the nose. Like, oh boy.
Yeah.
You guys
It's like
remember
if they ever made a live action sequel to this movie, Poison Ivy would have a plant as a scarf.
Do you guys remember the Super Nintendo game that was based on this?
None of
No.
us were alive.
I unfortunately had to play it. My way older cousin.
I didn't
had
even know
one.
that game even existed.
Oh, it does. I'll have to show you guys one time.
But how old are you,
I'm
man?
sure,
I forgot to ask. How old are you?
I'm
Like
sure James
30,
Rolford.
you're 30.
But my cousin, my way older cousin than me, had it. So that's the reason
So
why. I
Matt,
got to play
you're
it.
still the oldest by all of us. You're still the oldest guy in here.
I'm the fucking oldest one. Are you shitting me right now?
Yes, you are the oldest living person in here. I
Oh,
think
really?
Oh god damn!
it would
Matt
be
is
Matt.
the,
You're kidding me.
It's Matt, then it's Fletts, then it's me, then it's Jacob Martin, then it's Ryan Camp.
Yeah.
Matt, I'm going to, as the oldest one of the group, respectfully, I'm going to be sending you an ad for a Colonial Penn life insurance. Something tells me you're getting
Your AARP cards do, Matt. Your AARP.
get that Ben Gay Jones.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on.
I don't have back problems, so fuck off.
You don't have back problems now.
Not bad problems.
Not yet. I'm still good.
I'm glad they make sure they know it's closed circuit TV instead of satellite
That's for sure.
or Tubi. These pictures are
It's like watching a goddamn slideshow.
Oh, it is just slideshow.
Here's a fucking PowerPoint presentation here.
These photos are just
They take the time to fucking take a stock footage of a fucking them posing. Still,
Oh.
all right.
like
Mr.
you couldn't take a fucking you couldn't take a mugshot. There's no mugshot photos of those criminals.
All right, Mr. Romero, make a pose. All right, Mr. Meredith, make a pose. All right, that's good.
You know what's funny?
Like
The Adam West cast was literally like when Batman '89 came out. They had literally. We got some comments real quick. Let's catch up on some comments. I'll say. What's up, Jeannie? That's my mother's name, by the way, Jeannie. That's not my mother, but I'm just saying that's her name. That's not my mother. Why am I the only one in the
Yeah,
chat?
it's like why am I the only one here in the chat?
Well, you know what? Hey, no one gives a shit about Batman '66. That's why.
I also love
Exactly, like nobody cares about.
Hey,
this.
what's up, Josh?
Hey,
It was
Josh.
Batman 89.
Josh cares about Batman '66 if he's on here.
I honestly wanted to start at
I
'89.
care.
But then Jacob Martin's like,
I care,
we're
yeah.
doing this. Shouldn't we do Batman 66?
I'm like Luke Skywalker, like, I care.
Also, just love.
The thing is, I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, but I feel like if we're doing all the Batman movies, this would be a fun one to start.
You would have to
It's
be
the
like a
endless-
hardcore, like Adam West fan to really appreciate this movie.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I've not watched many of the Adam West episodes.
It's for like old timers. It's like old timers from like if they were fucking around in the 60s before our time.
It's just you.
It's a fun movie of its time, though. I'll give it that.
Also,
They got their secret lair.
Also, the Adam West Batman show created Hydra.
Hydra.
I thought Rod had two more
growing
displays.
Hail Hydra.
Well.
I love how the Riddler's tuxedo is only slightly less over the top than what Jim Carrey did.
I
Yeah.
feel like Jim Carrey
Right,
based
right.
this entire performance off of what's his name? Off of Neil Gore.
Burt Dorschen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Frank Gorshin, yeah, Frank Gorshin. I feel like Jim Carrey's like, I'm gonna make this, since Joel Schumacher's like, listen, we need to make this more, more fun and not dark and gloomy.
DC's supposed to be
Like,
dark.
don't worry.
He wanted to do it his own way. Like he was Jim Carrey being Jim Carrey at that time.
Which I don't hate the movie. I mean, I think if I keep which when
They
we'll
wanted
get-
the studio wanted to get the studio wanted Robin Williams to play the Riddler in the Joel Schumacher's
would've
Batman
been-
movie. They
that
wanted
would've
to get
been
him.
great. That would have been
was
great.
Tim
Oh, he would have done an
Yeah,
incredible
yeah.
job playing the
Yeah.
Riddler.
you know who would have been a great Riddler? Walking Phoenix.
Who?
No,
Walking
no,
No.
I mean, he wouldn't be bad. I mean, it's Walking Phoenix.
Imagine us rolling Gladiator as like the Riddler.
Oh, that would be crazy.
I'm just saying, like
I could see it.
Everyone liked him until Joker 2. Everybody was like, you know what? He's a great actor. Then Joker 2 comes out.
But come on, let's not bag on Walking Phoenix. That movie was not his downfall. That's not his fault. It's
That was
just
the
movie.
result.
Yeah,
Todd
Todd
Phillips
Phillips.
just did not do it well.
Todd
I am
Todd
so
Phillips is just
sorry,
not great with
guys.
sequels.
I am being way
No.
too distracted by Cesar Romero's obvious mustache and the completely fake
Yeah, there's a mustache in that makeup.
Burgess Meredith's
I
nose.
barely noticed the mustache.
Oh, just look closely, you'll see it.
Yeah, you really just.
Yeah.
Why
he
is the
refused
joke-
to
it feels
shave
like
his
they're all, like,
mustache to
all-
play
I think it's
Joker,
because that
so he's
Cesar
just
Romero
painted over.
refused to shave the mustache off.
Yeah, this is him.
Like Mr. Romero, like just shave it. It'll grow back in 3 days. Like, come on.
He's so fond of that
3 days.
mustache that he refused to shave it off.
And you can still see it in the makeup.
Maybe his husband didn't want him to shave it.
It still looks less awful than babyface Henry Cavill in Justice League.
Oh dear God.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was tragic. That was tragic. It's like all of a sudden Henry Cavill's like this.
That looks like a fucking butterface fucking Superman look.
Okay, what is this dude doing with
Oh,
like
sorry, wrong set. Gilligan's
I
Island.
don't
on the
know.
other
Just
side.
one around over there.
Gilligan's Island's over there.
He's like, fuck, wrong set.
Darn laugh here.
I don't know what the hell that they're thinking in the camera fucking angle. The way
Yeah, I just
they're
noticed
tilting the
that. What's
camera
with-
in.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
I don't
yeah,
get
know why.
I don't get the purpose of that.
Battlefield Earth called it once.
Battlefield Earth put major.
I'm already
influence
fucking like
into-
getting a headache by looking at it. This shit is making me dizzy.
You know,
What are you, a Popeye?
you know,
Hey, guys,
This
guys,
literally-
for a watch along on my channel, we need to watch that Popeye horror movie that's coming up.
fuck
Sounds
you.
good.
Fine.
Oh fuck.
No, we're not doing that. Okay, no.
God
Yeah.
no.
Great.
Popeye
I'd
the
rather
Slayer
watch the
Man.
Popeye movie with Robin Williams.
It was bad enough that we had to watch the fucking horror of Winnie the Pooh first one. Then you
You're never
never
gonna
saw
let
the
me live
second
that-
film.
You're never gonna let me live that down.
I will never let that shit down.
No, you're an idiot for making us watch that, Ron.
Hey, you agreed.
Idiot. God.
I am a believer in the Pooh-niverse.
Bro, you want to hear why? You want to hear something crazy? The reason we watched it was we were going to watch White Chicks. Then Ryan's like, well, let's do Winnie the Pooh first because I'm going to go see the sequel. And then we watched the first one. Then Ryan's like, well, I'm going to go watch the sequel in theaters. And then Ryan never goes to watch it in theaters.
Because I never realized it was only
So
a
we did it.
2-day
We did this
Fathom
watch party for no reason.
It was a 2-day Fathom event, and I couldn't get there. So I'm so sorry.
Ryan still to this day is like, you know what we should do? One day, Winnie the Pooh, blood, more blood, more honey. You know what? The sad thing is, if they would have just had more budget, I think we could have literally got like more like Star Trek. Have you noticed that Star Trek has pretty much the same budget as this show? Well, I think Star Trek has more buddy, but I'm saying like Star Trek looks so much more expensive than this show. This show just looks like it's made for like $5 in someone's garage.
I think that's kind of the fun.
It literally had not changed. It's literally like a fucking 2-hour mini show.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's pretty much is an extended episode of the show.
They're at the Bat Boat now.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, that's a cool boat. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean the car's cool, the helicopter, the boat. They got the vehicles down.
Is
It's
it just
everything
me?
else.
Is it just me, or can you see the propeller on the helicopter like spinning? Like
I did.
I
I
can
fucking
see
saw
that.
it.
I
I
can
I
see
noticed
that.
it.
Oh, that movie
The
sucks.
fucking
Joshua.
propeller
Oh,
just
you're better
was
than
fucking
that.
top of the screen.
Well, I mean, I will say with this movie, I think really this was a different time period. I mean, I don't think they could have done Tim Burton's Batman like in this style years. I mean, could you imagine Adam West trying to be like, I'm Batman? Instead, it's like Tim Burton. I was like, oh, I'm Batman. I mean, you could not imagine like Burgess Meredith's Penguin and Batman.
I think that's just
Returns.
because it was a different time that they were not ready to go for a dark, brooding Batman character that they wanted to go for. They wanted to have more fun.
Oh my God, it's a Penguin's.
Yeah, this was in the 60s. They were not ready for
This would not
that.
have worked in the 1960s. I mean,
Oh my God, it has a fucking fin, fucking feet near the submarine. Like, did it flip a fucking flipper?
We wanted something more light.
Because they were making it for children. This was aimed for children.
Mr.
Yeah.
Riddler,
You know
why are you doing your mask like that? Like,
Why is his mask like it just makes no sense? Why the Riddler's mask looks like that? You know, it just feels
That's
like the Riddler looks like the Riddler looks like he is like literally Colonel Bubblegum from like what was it? From the
Bubblegum.
Hey, what's up, Byron?
Riddle
Weaver?
me this.
You know what?
Hey,
You know it's funny. Whenever they were not allowed to use a character due contract reasons. Like for instance, Frank Gorshin, they got into it with Frank Gorshin over a pay dispute. So they brought someone in called the Puzzler, played by Gomez Adams from the Addams Family. He played John Austin as the Puzzler.
It wasn't it sometime down the road Vincent Price was
you can
Egghead?
see the wrinkles on like the
Oh my
wrinkles.
God, it's a penguin. Which we laugh. Literally,
This
Tim
is so
Burton uses
fucking
this idea in
obvious.
Batman Returns. Tim Burton uses these ideas in Batman Returns.
Yeah.
But did it better.
Yeah.
But did better.
Obviously,
Same, but
it is.
different.
Penguins have rockets attached to them.
Now I'm just waiting for Burgess Meredith to bust out.
Penguin doing the quacking.
Yeah.
And we're going to use greasy, fast speed to capture Batman and Robin. You're gonna eat that, and you're gonna crack thunder.
Just imagine him talking like how he talks to Rocky.
I mean, seriously. I mean, you know what's really funny about Batman? yeah, this movie really made me appreciate, like, you know, like, because you know what, even the, you know, I would rather watch Batman and Robin over this, because Batman and Robin is still a fun time. This one, I just feel like sometimes it just feels more like it's homework than it does feel like a guilty pleasure. Because it's like the way, it's not the fact the way that they're playing this movie, it's just that it feels like it's just them doing
Well,
stuff.
the difference is that this was intended to be cheesy and bad. Batman and Robin was not supposed to be intended to be cheesy
But
and
still, I would
terrible.
rather watch Batman and Robin.
Until the results came out, like, what the fuck are we watching here?
Especially
It
the
really, I
90s.
mean, if you add the
Because
1960s,
you came off from watching Batman Forever, which it was a decent movie but not great, to Batman and Robin, to like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
all right, everyone, chill.
All right, everyone, chill.
Oh, that's gonna be a fun watch.
Chill.
That's gonna be a fun watch.
I think out of all the commentaries, I think as far as reaction and talking about it, even though it's probably the worst one, I'm most excited to do Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun
Batman
one.
and Robin
You
just
know
nearly
what,
destroyed the
guys.
fucking comic book genre.
You know,
Guys,
what's funny?
just take the belts off. Like, it's simple. Just take them off.
Oh no, we
All of
can't
them.
do nothing.
All of them
Oh
off.
no.
They have a hard time taking off their utility belt.
They can't even take that off.
Robin's got. Oh yeah, you know. Oh, well, you know what's funny about Burt Ward said? Burt Ward said that when he was making the show, because he had to wear short shorts, he kept getting an erection. So the studio they had to make him tape it back, so that way because they said that the parent group,
Yeah, they had to take back his dick
You
and
can
make
see
sure
his
that he's not
bulge.
showing a hard on.
Yeah, you can see his bulge. They had to literally tape Burt Ward's junk back every morning. He said
wow.
it was in pain. It was painful.
Wasn't the old story that Adam West and Burt Ward were just having sex all the time?
What? No.
Not the two together, but I mean with women.
Adam West actually
That
said
they were probably sleeping with a lot of women offset.
That's
Burt
what
Ward actually said that Adam West said that him.
Yeah.
That's what you were supposed. That's how you should have led with that one.
Yeah, but I'm just saying again. Batman.
Because Ryan just made it sound weird, like that those two actors were having sex with each other on set. I was like, what?
Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, they went to the Bat Cave on purpose. I mean, they're like, look, we got to be alone.
Oh, it's just the way you just explained it.
I mean, there's no judgment there whatsoever. No judgment.
No,
Holy
it's just the way
Batcock,
you explained it
Batman!
at first.
Quick, Robin, into the Bat Cave now. He drops his picture.
Pow, wham, wham.
Yeah.
I've started on a conversation that's bad.
Adam West has a funny story about him and Frank Gorsh, who went to an orgy and they got kicked out because they were doing Batman voices. They went there just to do Batman voices. They went there. They didn't have section. They stood there and making audio commentary tracks on the orgy in Batman character and the Riddler character. They got kicked out 20 minutes later because they said they were ruining the vibe.
Oh wow.
Look, no shit. Adam West is sitting there doing audio commentary on you having sex. Okay, I would probably imagine so. Oh no! Look at him. No.
Oh no. Batman and Robin are
Jeez,
dead.
dear.
This is the shortest Batman movie ever.
That was it. Good night. That was quick as.
I mean, really, the villain. It feels like everyone is just. It's like the Austin Powers thing, where it's like Dr. Evil's like, "I'm just gonna close the door and assume everything went to plan." I'm like, shouldn't you go out there and check to make sure they're dead? And if you don't see their body,
Don't you want to check? They could
if
get
you
away.
find Batman's mask and it's covered in blood.
I got a gun in my room.
Yeah, let's not bury the
What do you-
lead here.
like,
A
what do you
dolphin is dead now.
Dead.
PETA's gonna be so pissed about this movie.
D-A-D, dead.
What are you
No, like
feeding
it's
them? Why don't you just kill them?
crap about dolphin.
Yeah, just kill him, damn it.
Just like, bam, dead, done.
That's it. Movie's over.
The Riddler.
The acting
Notice that no one in
is
this
really
movie uses a gun ever. No one uses
No.
a gun at all.
Just use their fist.
Because it's a kids movie. Like there's they
A
can't
gun
put
would
guns
solve a
in
lot of the
in
bad
in
guys'
movie.
problems in the show. I'm just saying.
It would if it was real. If it was more realistic.
And instead of using rockets and missiles, just go grab a pistol at a pawn shop. Come and shoot Batman.
Get him on the horn.
You win.
Throw shoes at them.
Yeah, guns would
Get
be very
Batman on the
useful.
horn.
Even the police don't have guns in this universe.
What are they protecting for?
What is this? Where does this show take place in
And
Canada
this
or
universe is
UK?
very sanitized with weapons.
You know, when Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character in The Dark Knight Rises says that the Gotham PD now just goes after overdue library book finds, oh, he was wrong. It's this show where the police just go after like library book finds.
They don't even have a
Yeah.
SWAT team. They just literally have
Just
a bunch
the
of
Batman Robin do it with the rest.
Holy Polaris! What?
Polaris.
It literally says Polaris in the fucking missile.
You can tell this movie was made for kids when the disguised name for the penguin is P.N. Gwyn.
I once again stress, like, Frank Riddler, why do you keep throwing your mask up? What is it there for?
Yeah, like really.
What is the anonymity? They know who you
hiding?
are. They know Edward Nigma is your name. What does it?
Oh my god, they were able to write it down whether missiles were in the airborne.
You wasted our missile to write a riddle. I would be so angry at him. Like, you wasted a
Riddle
missile.
me this.
How does that even work? How do
We
you
could have.
fit a message in a missile?
I would
just
be
wasted
so
a good
angry
missile,
at him
pal.
right now. I'm like, no, you know what? Your ass is going overboard. No, Joker, grab his
Riddle-
legs. We're throwing him over.
Grabs like a throw him
Everyone,
over
pick
the
the Riddler up, throwing his ass overboard. Now, get
Riddle
him
me
up.
this, Riddler. Who is on this submarine is an idiot? You.
The only one, the idiot.
I would be so angry
With the
at the Riddler
turkey.
for just doing that. I'm like, you roasted her. We could have literally bombed the Batcave with that, or bombed the police union.
We could have bombed the both of them there on the fucking deck.
Instead, you made a riddle. A riddle.
Yeah, let's shoot a missile to make a riddle.
I would be so angry at him. I would be like, no, you're done. You're out of here, Riddler. And throw him.
Just pick him up, throw him by them
It'd
overboard.
be so funny. You saw the Riddler go, ah, the Wilhelms go, ah, and then it goes in the water.
And I
then
think
the
that the
shark
reason
takes
why they're not using guns, especially when it was on TV, is because of the aftermath of what happened to George Reeves of his suicide, and because they use guns on television for My Adventures with Superman show, that the black and white one, that they had guns before, but now I think that after what happened with George Reeves, I think when they made a Batman show, they just could not have weapons on kids' TV.
Isn't in the opening intro of where like it's a no Batman? Isn't there like a cartoon drawing of someone with a gun?
Shake hands.
I don't know.
I'm gonna check that. Google. Someone check that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, I agree with Ryan. What's with the mask? Everybody having their mask on. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone's talking.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who everyone is.
Even
They know-
Riddler has his mask off. Like, what are we even doing here?
You can tell who's who here. You don't need masks.
Catwoman likes to show off her cat physique.
Apparently.
She's the sex appeal.
Yeah.
Julie Newmar, yeah.
Yeah.
He could have just worn that outfit the whole time. Like, why change it into a fucking spandex with a mask? Like, I don't get that.
Oh, we're back to the Battlefield Earth style Dutch angles again.
Yeah, just
I know. It's like,
Yeah.
I fucking hate the Dutch angles. It's fucking irritating. Remember in some of the early Marvel movies, including the first Thor, that they had a fucking camera angle tilt?
it's like they don't need those.
So
Oh,
Like, I love the
basically-
movie, but goddamn, stop doing that stupid tilted camera angle. It doesn't look that good.
It
I don't know.
ended
To be
really
honest,
not.
the only time that annoyed me.
You're
was
making me
in
want
that
to
story.
fucking be dizzy.
Look, Matt. Look, Dutch angle.
Ooh.
What?
You should make a film for
Oh.
movie.
Look, it's Dutch angles. Look, Matt. Look, Dutch angles.
Jason Blum should give you a budget.
It's literally. I mean, I just tilted my laptop. It's not that hard.
I'm not feeling so good.
Matt literally was like, "How'd you do that?" Oh, how'd you do that? How you gonna touch how? And it's
Bruce went.
It's with the dialogue here.
Way.
To quote George Costanza, people this stupid shouldn't be allowed to live.
I mean, really, literally, there's a. By the way, this you think it's stupid that the Riddler does not know who Batman is, but in the Matt Reeves movie, the Riddler literally doesn't. You think that the whole movie is like, oh, he knows who Bruce Wayne is.
I think that because of the Arkham scene in the interrogation room, we thought that he knew that was Bruce Wayne's Batman until that pulled a 180. And then fucking Batman was like, "Oh, thank God, he doesn't know who I am."
You made the Riddler an idiot after that. I'm like, I respected the Riddler up until he said,
as we see Catwoman here,
he still didn't figure that out.
As you see Catwoman here, Catwoman's doing her best Velma impression.
Best she can do, anyway.
What's Velma like in Scooby-Doo? Selena.
Jinkies.
This is probably a more accurate Velma than that animated show.
Oh, true. That's a low bar to get over.
True, yeah.
It's probably more accurate than the live-action Scooby-Doo movie.
Oh, come on, man.
That's a guilty pleasure right there.
We will cut you, Matt.
Do not disparage the good
It's so
name.
bad.
Now you're pushing buttons.
James Gunn.
Do not disparage the good name of the James Gunn written Scooby-Doo films.
You can talk about the director all you want, but not James Gunn, the writer.
That Scooby-Doo movie would have been better if James Gunn directed them.
I didn't mind the first one, but the second one is more forgettable.
James Gunn said he only wrote like half the movie, and then he went and wrote Dawn of the Dead instead. So that's why.
Yeah, he barely did anything with the Scooby-Doo sequels. Like he barely had that much.
He said I wrote a story treatment for it, but then I went and I had to go write. He said he wrote, and then he said that some other writer finished his draft, even though he got sole credit for it. But he said
Mr. Gunn chose wisely.
I mean, do you remember that time when James Cameron was making Piranha 2 and he barely finished that movie and they fucking took him out of it, but still credit his name as a director when he barely was hands-on in that movie?
You mean James Cameron, yeah.
No, it said Jim Cameron.
And he fucking told us, and he fucking told the guy who was fucking fired him, was like, take my name off that fucking movie.
He said Jim Cameron. He put Jim Cameron instead of James Cameron, Jim Cameron. And some people are like, who's Jim Cameron?
Who thought flying piranhas would be cool?
James Cameron. You know what? That's funny. They wanted James Cameron to cameo in Piranha 3D as him and Joe Dante as a fishing instructors. But Joe Dante wanted to do it, but James Cameron was like, "I'm shooting Avatar. I'm finishing up Avatar. I don't have time for this garbage."
What was Robin doing down here by himself? I wonder.
Yeah, what was he doing?
He was probably playing with himself.
What is with this bat lotion, Robin? What is the bat lotion doing out by the
yeah.
You know what's missing from this Batcave? A gigantic dinosaur.
And a giant penny.
Oh, he did collect a giant dinosaur.
A big arcade with unlimited bat games.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, there you go.
Batman. You know, why didn't they use the theme song from the TV show and the opening credits? That would have made the opening credits so much more fun. Just to extend.
Yeah, they didn't use that. I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get why they didn't use this.
I don't know why.
I mean, it would have made so much more fun. It would have been so much more fun. Instead, they don't even really have it. They only have it just. Maybe my theory is they probably didn't want to pay the rights to use the song for the movie, and so they were just like, we'll just hire a different composer. You know, we almost, I'm just saying, I appreciate this movie walked so that Tim Burton's Batman could run.
Agreed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because we know.
I think the only real stain on this movie and the old show was that for many years people thought this was what Batman was supposed to be like.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, 100%.
I think that the problem with Batman 66 is it doesn't become realistic.
And was this after the first season too?
Oh my god, isn't that not inconspicuous? What the fuck? A Batmobile following him around in the chariot?
Yeah, really.
Nothing suspect going on here.
Like nobody's noticing this?
Not yet. Moving on. Ignore it.
All right.
I don't think this movie
Okay.
knew what weird plot inconsistency.
This is my least favorite Catwoman, and I'm including Holly Berry's Catwoman.
Oh no, she
Don't
ain't
even
here
bring
as
that
as
up.
Halle Berry.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not.
trying
Halle
to forget
Berry's
that
still the
movie.
last because of that awful garbage.
I don't hate that movie. I don't hate that movie. I don't think it's a terrible movie.
That was a
That's a-
trash. That movie
That's
was
a bold
trash.
opinion there,
I
Cotton.
couldn't even sit through 10 minutes of that garbage.
Okay. Guess what?
I
Coming
tried
soon to the
watching
channel of
I
Batmantary.
saw one look
Halle
at that
Berry's
suit and I'm
Catwoman.
like,
Dude,
done.
they literally made a video game from based off that fucking movie.
Did they really?
Oh,
My mother
goodness.
still has the Barbie doll. of
They
Halle
did.
Berry.
No joke. They did. I
made
remember
a
going to
Barbie doll
Blockbuster,
off the Halle
rented a
Berry
game, and I saw they made a
Yes.
game off of it.
My
Was
mother
it for the,
has.
was it for the
my mother
PS2 or
has
what?
the Barbie doll of that.
Yeah, it was from the old console, Xbox
Oh.
and PlayStation.
Okay.
And the
I
only
never
people
played it.
that
I didn't even know
buy
there was one.
Barbie doll, Halle
I never
Berry
played it either.
Catwoman, immature boys who have no idea what sex looks like.
Anyway,
Anyone
how's your
else gonna
sex
notice
life?
that Alfred has a mask over his glasses?
What?
I don't get that. He's wearing goggles.
He's trying to pass as Batman, I guess.
It's like, is no one noticing that the Batman is following us?
Why is there a Benedict Arnold monument? Like,
I don't know.
surely someone in Gotham needed to have cracked open a history book.
I wonder who's that person. You remember when they crossed over with Scooby Doo?
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot.
I think I've seen that episode once as a kid.
So you know that
I've
I'm
seen
talking
it a few
about
times.
the Catwoman Barbie I was telling you about.
Did
This is
anyone
that
see
Barbie.
the
Oh my!
anyone see
oh
the
my
animated
God.
movies that came out years later with Adam West as Batman?
Look.
I think I saw one
Yeah.
of them and I thought it was pretty fun.
I don't-
for
that's-
what
I've
it
only
was.
saw the first one.
What?
What was it called? Return of the Cape Crusaders, I think.
I think so.
I think it was. Yeah.
You know who
I
my
think-
favorite Catwoman is? Probably is between. I love Michelle Pfeiffer. I think Michelle Pfeiffer is the perfect Catwoman.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer is still my favorite Catwoman.
I can't wait when we get to do
Yeah.
Batman 89 and Returns. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Batman. I mean, I like Anne Hathaway's Catwoman, but I feel like Anne Hathaway's is more of like this version, but a more serious version of this version.
She was
more
the
realistic
person we were
one.
looking for.
Like I just felt like she played it straight. I feel like she didn't have fun with the role. Like you know, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, you know, Anne Hathaway just plays it more like, okay, I'm just gonna play it more like her, like the '66 Catwoman, but more of a serious note. Versus Michelle Pfeiffer plays it where she is feisty, she's sexy, and she's evil.
Well, Nolan's trilogy was more reality based, so if you were going to have a reality based Catwoman, Anne Hathaway one was
Of course.
ideal.
Same thing with
Yeah,
the Matt
sure.
Reeves. Same with Zoe Kravitz. That was the more realistic Catwoman.
I mean, I would probably say Zoe Kravitz. I don't know between Zoe Kravitz. I don't know. I love Zoe Kravitz as an actress. I don't know. What I had a crush on her as a kid because I watched X-Men so much. The First Class. I had such a crush on her. So I have a bias towards Zoe Kravitz anytime I see her in any movie. I'm just like, I
Listen to this dialogue.
Back to the Dutch angle again.
It
Yeah,
approaches
this dialogue here. Yeah.
It approaches a climax. Yet, be more slow. I'm like, what are we doing here, people?
As
Yeah,
a kid,
what
I
is
did the
this?
Catman, but nowadays I think it's
But
terrible.
for speaking with the Catwoman, more women cosplay Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman than any other variations of Catwoman.
Oh,
They
I
still
got a funny
cosplay
story.
with Michelle Pfeiffer.
I got a funny story. So I went when I was a kid. My aunt took me to see a movie at the theater, and Catwoman was playing the Catwoman Halle Berry film,
Oh,
and
man.
there was a black lady who was dressed like Catwoman, like had a whip and everything, was walking in dressed like a cat. Went up there, got popcorn, and then went to saw the movie, and I'm just like. I just thought walking in as I'm walking out of the theater with my aunt. I think we watched like Finding Nemo or something like that, or like Garfield. And like literally, this lady's walking in to see Catwoman. And all of a sudden, she's like dressed like has a whip, has like a long cape, and has like like looks like she's wearing like a bikini or something, like where you could see her belly, a crop top type thing. And I'm just like, this lady is dressed like a cat just to go see Catwoman. That's so dumb. Cut to now, everybody dresses up to go see a movie.
He just turns off
I
the
don't know
monitor
about
while
you, but it
Bruce
seems
Wayne
like they
and
were
Catwoman are making out.
This movie. He seemed like
Oh my
he
God!
was
It's the
really-
Wizard of Oz. It's the Wicked Witch of the West. I'm gonna get you, my pretty.
What? How is this possible?
Oh
Wow.
my!
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
I just love how
They're
the
pulling that
pirate
Wizard
was-
of Oz shit. They're flying on a fucking
Well, the penguin is basically
umbrella thing.
I've never seen it, Josh. I've never seen the Adam West Batman movie in the movies. Well, so basically the penguin's building all is the penguin or the Riddler the one that's building all these inventions.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've seen in the whole movie.
They're like, yeah, woo! And it's like all of a sudden, yeah!
They're acting like they're the. It looked like the Wicked Witch shit from Wizard of Oz.
That's basically what it was. Yeah.
I don't know.
So basically, the penguin's Elon Musk in this movie because basically he's building all these rockets and stuff to go fly around. But he's like, I have this idea for like a spaceship that can go and make us symbols and dialogue.
It'd be more on the nose if his brand was called X.
Yeah.
Like
Instead
the
of
penguin's basically Elon Musk in this movie.
I mean, it's called X for a reason. You know what it's for on X.
Instead of memes, he sent out riddles.
Yeah, there we go.
Let me tell you something, CNN. What does
He's
this
probably
one-
like Tom. He's like Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Like has idea. Hey, I got the.
Why is the Joker wearing Why is the Joker wearing a mask?
Yeah, he doesn't need a mask.
I need you to
You-
trust
we
me.
know everyone was a clown.
Like we can see in the dark, make a real mask.
I don't get the purpose. What the hell's Joker wearing a mask? What does he
Well,
need
we
that
can-
for?
Like we can tell,
Everyone's
we can see
wearing
the
a
makeup.
mask.
What are you
through
hiding?
it.
See that?
It's not covering the makeup at all.
Also, the
They're not even
freaking daylight.
posing.
Bruce
on
Wayne,
the-
where did you learn how to fight like that?
Also,
Why
the
is there a
freaking
safe space?
daylight.
People that should
The
be wearing
daylight
masks.
on these punches is just like, ugh.
Ooh,
They're not
it's
even
like,
hitting
ew.
each other.
Oh, they're air hitting. They're trying to fake their fucking punches.
Robin and them are just watching.
And you want to know why they did the bam wham visual effects thing to try to hide how fake the punches were.
Robin and Alfred just listening in. They're like, "Yeah, I wonder if we're going to hear him get it on tonight." Yeah.
Well, he got
Yeah.
Herbie out.
I mean, they were watching it. They were watching about to get it
activity.
on, and he turned it off.
Alfred's like,
probably got it hard on, like,
Alfred likes
oh,
to
fuck.
listen. Alfred's like, Alfred literally has that peephole in the Wayne's Manor. He's like, I
Holy
want to
Halloween! Like what?
Yeah,
Did he
the
just say
people,
Holy
yeah.
Halloween out loud?
I love how the pirate there is just like not impressed by the fact that he's flying on a giant umbrella. He's just like,
They should be doing this. They should be like, the pirates should be like, ah, holy shit,
He's
holy
like,
shit.
I thought I signed on for a James Bond movie. What am I doing in this crap?
Why the hell am I doing here?
And instead, they're just like this, like this, like the hocus pocus. Imagine writing this into a script. How did the Riddler and them get here? Do they use a helicopter? No, they fly on the penguin's.
They hang on to
They
the.
fly on the fucking umbrella.
They're like, this is a
What
real
are you fucking Mary? What are you like? What are you? You're flying an umbrella. You must be Mary Poppins.
It's
Also,
like,
we're back to Dutch angles again.
The stupid angles, yeah.
More Dutch angles.
it's okay, Batman.
Like this should be like a drinking game. Every time we see a Dutch angle, we have to take a drink.
Well, we'd be sloshed for the first few minutes there.
Yeah.
But people would, the viewers will love it.
Yeah, of course they would.
Screen. They don't do it when Bruce Wayne's in the shot, but then the villains are there. I guess it's to highlight how wacky the villains are. I don't know.
Bruce Wayne was like, I'm gonna kill all of you, rip you to shreds. Like, wait, Batman kills now?
Like, Bruce, like your hands are cuffed. Like, where's your awareness?
I'm gonna fuck you all up. And then he's like, bitch slap. Bitch.
Yeah. Joker's theme here.
Yeah, you won't be able to see very well, Cotton.
Chamber 17 is where they're shooting 50 Shades 4.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Right.
50 Shades Born Again.
Don't make this Batman R-rated.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey is literally like what if Bruce Wayne goes fucking full at it on a woman in a sex dungeon. And yet I don't recognize you.
Never.
He doesn't even change his voice. That's what bothers me.
He doesn't even sound. I mean, you don't have to go Christian Bale. Oh, let me tell you something. Instead, it's just like you can't at least alter your voice. Like,
Where are the other drugs going? Where's the trigger?
Where are they?
Where are they? You never give the ordinary sentences. Where's the trigger? When he said that in The Dark Knight Rises, I was laughing the whole time. Like, I couldn't take it so seriously because they made a Dark Knight spoof about making fun of the Batman's voice. You sound like you had throat cancer.
I don't know where they are.
Where's the trigger?
I don't know. I have throat cancer.
Nice intimidation tactic, Batman. You now sound like RFK Jr.
oh, God.
I still think Christian Bale is the best Batman voice, even all jokes.
Yeah, I can't even. I try so hard.
No offense.
Do you notice that every time he puts on that Batman outfit in The Dark Knight Rises?
I can't understand damn what he's saying.
No offense intended.
Yeah, but do you remember
Mr.
in The Dark Knight Rises that every time that Batman wears the Batman suit, he's breathing so heavily and his mouth is open every time? That's what that one feels like. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Are you out of breath? Jesus Christ.
You know, I watched The Dark Knight Rises. I did not know that Bane sounded like the way he sounded. And I got to the movie, and when I got done,
You sounded like a gay English butler.
I'm just saying, I watched the movie, and all of a sudden, when he started speaking, he goes, well, perhaps he's wondering why somebody would shoot him on. And I'm like, oh, so that's how he's going to sound. Okay, the trailers were...
So you sounded like you sounded shooting someone before you throw them out on the plane. I mean, he is intimidating, but his voice is just something I just cannot take seriously.
Well,
like, what the hell were they thinking?
He was supposed to do the impression himself, Tom Hardy was, but what happened was nobody could understand him in the IMAX trailer. So basically, the Warner Brothers made Nolan turn the volume up where I could hear Tom Hardy's Bane louder. So that's why he sounds really loud.
Well, they don't do it. Well, when it comes to Nolan movies, Nolan doesn't do ADR work. He even admits it in the interview that he never
Nolan
does
hates ADR. Oh, he hates it. He said the actor should be able to.
Yeah, because you can tell because when you watch Tenet, the fucking music in the fucking sound designs are much louder than the dialogue that you had to turn it up because you couldn't understand what the hell they're saying.
Wait, just a minute.
Yeah,
It's random
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
like the most inaudible
It's
movie
not
of all
mannequin.
time.
It's like, Nolan, turn down the fucking sound effects and turn down the fucking volume so we can hear the dialogue.
Oh, that was too funny.
He just dunged off the.
Whizzing into space. Can you hear me?
Like,
They're not even questioning how Bruce was able to fight like that. You fight like Batman, bro.
they're like,
Yeah, but
like-
that should have been the
But Matt, we have established that these people are stupid.
very stupid.
Well, yeah,
like Bruce
they're
Wayne
not.
is
They're
stupid
not the
because he
biggest
cannot
criminal
recognize-
mastermind that they
he
believe
cannot tell
themselves.
the difference
They're like the
between
fucking
Kit
bunch of
and Catwoman.
characters from Dumb and
These
Dumber
villains
that they
are
think they're
stupid, they
smart,
don't
but
know
they're
who Batman
stupid.
is.
They're literally the villains from SpongeBob SquarePants that are Mermaid Chronicles League of the Villains.
Is this your ID? Yup. Is this your wallet? Yup. I found this ID in this wallet. So therefore, this must be your wallet. That makes sense to me. Then take it. It's not my wallet.
Did fucking Robin slide down the fucking handle of the fucking stairs for no reason? Like, what the hell was the point of that?
He did. He
Like,
did.
ooh.
That's
I think
fixing
he's
out to go watch
supposed to be a
SpongeBob.
kid, even though he's played by it looks like
Every time he hits the switch when they fly down the pole, their
20-year-old.
costume changes. They hit the switch.
There's an instant costume change
Costume
lever,
change lever. That makes
Why did
sense.
he has on leather?
which is awesome and stupid at the same time.
I'm still laughing at Ryan saying, doing the SpongeBob bit from the movie, or the TV show where he's like the wallet bit. Is this your wallet? No, it's not my wallet.
No, it's not my wallet.
It's not my wallet. That's your name, Patrick Star.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Okay, Catwoman,
No,
why
Patrick.
are you posing like that? That is Michelle Pfeiffer can make that work, but you are not as attractive to do that pose.
That's true. Yes.
There's like 3 Catwomans, by the way. There's like the first one is Julia Newmar, and then there's Eartha Kitt, and then there's another one.
Lee Merriweather.
Is that who the third one is? I thought that she was
Yes.
Batgirl.
Yeah, Lee Merriweather, I think, is the Catwoman in this movie.
Jeez.
Tell Mr. Quetch to
You know, it would have
I'm
been
not
really
gonna lie, I'm actually enjoying the stupidity of this movie.
So I know.
GP1, GP2, GP3.
What's amazing is that the penguin we're getting here is so ridiculous, and
They
yet
literally
there's
had
a
to label
penguin
them in numbers.
television show,
Just so that way you can keep track of it.
and it's getting all kinds of acclaim.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I was the writer, I'd say, okay, the high idea is to turn people into dust. Wouldn't you want to see them like deteriorate, like they're like this, like they're just looking like a skeleton that like sucks the life force out of them, like there was nothing there a second ago. There was nothing there when he's
There wasn't.
and they're all just fine with that. They're all just like, yeah, that seems normal. Sprink was kind of an asshole. Oh no! Ah!
Just a little clump of cat.
Dude,
litter.
why aren't they running for their? Why are they running for their lives? Like,
You can
why
tell
are you
that
allowing
this
yourself to
is
volunteer to get
not
incinerated?
How depressed must these individuals be to where you go like, yep, I'll throw myself in front of an experimental ray gun. You only live once.
Don't sneeze.
Yep.
Have you seen Due Date? Have you seen Due Date movie? I don't know if you guys seen that movie
Yeah,
with
we and
like
Ryan
Todd
did.
Phillips, because I know Jake and Ryan probably seen it because they
Yep.
fucking covered it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right,
remember the
yeah.
scene when Jamie Foxx accidentally put his father, Zach Galifianakis' father, remains in the coffee
Yes.
in the
I
coffee,
remember.
and they
Yeah.
drink. Turns out his remains are in the fucking can.
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
Catwoman, surely you can afford like a bigger broom than just that little paintbrush thing.
They spent all their money. They spent all their monies on Robin.
don't think Catwoman's done much house cleaning.
I'm just going to.
You just spilled most of the remains.
Pinkies up, mind on manners.
That's the closest we'll get to the Adam West.
I see.
Well, at least they're playing a little bit of the music theme.
That
I
sign
see.
said Moby
Score.
Dick parking only. Moby Dick
No, why
parking.
they
So
did
is the
it,
giant
just
whale gonna
added the
plop up on?
receipt.
Oh, what?
Collins, look, this is the pier from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
It does look like the pier, doesn't it?
It does, 100%. It does.
Now
Yeah.
we just need to find Jennifer
There's
Love
no
Hewitt
way
and
that was-
Sarah Michelle Gellar, and it'd be a
Can you
crazy
imagine if
crossover.
that thing? Can you imagine if that thing didn't hook onto something? Is like, dang it, gotta throw it again.
Imagine that they were halfway and it slips off and they fall.
No. And like the
No.
Home Alone, they got Home Alone.
No.
Each other like, oh, what's Flett? Me, Batman.
Harry? Richard? It's kerosene.
Who it's so good. Rope and kerosene.
Hey guys, check this out.
Why would I have to rope and
back.
soap and kerosene? Go up! Go up!
Wow, what a hole.
That's 3. That's 4.
4.
That was the sound of the tool shed falling down the
Oh,
stairs.
I love that line delivery so much.
Yes.
I don't for the holiday we gotta do fucking popular Christmas movies, especially
Yeah.
Home Alone 1 and 2. We
I
gotta
would-
Oh,
do that.
yeah.
We
I
have to.
I will.
We
be
would
down for
fucking
Jingle
start
All the Way.
dying.
I would be part of that one.
Jingle All the Way, that too. Yeah, Jingle All the
Oh,
Way.
yeah.
A lot of the
That was
popular
good, too.
Christmas movies. Like we gotta do this watch along thing.
100% agree with that
Absolutely. Oh, this is it. This is the scene. The bomb.
Oh yes.
Oh,
the bomb. This is
here
best
comes
scene
the
of movie.
one.
I'm surprised it didn't go off by now. Like, how is it still going?
How long is this fuse? Like 10 minutes?
It's part
The
of the
longest
joke.
cruise ever.
Dude,
Oh my god.
Some days you just
Still
can't go along.
going.
The 2 women don't care. They're just enjoying their meal. They don't give a shit about the bomb.
this crap costs
They don't
$25 a head. I'm gonna
Well,
enjoy
they
this.
paid a lot. They paid a lot for that fat food. Okay.
Hey, we paid a good amount of money for a meal like this. We're gonna fucking eat our meal.
Yeah, we eat it. Just what's going on over there?
Hey, if I was gonna eat that fat food, I would eat this fat food too. I'd be like, you know what? I paid a lot of money. I don't give a shit about bombs coming out.
Hey, give Batman credit. He cares about people's safety.
Can you imagine if this was more realistic? You would see Batman getting.
Why would he
blown to
run into a
bits.
building with a bomb though? Why would he think that's the smartest place to throw the bomb is a building?
Yeah, really, I don't know.
Why would he throw it?
Get out the way! Get out the way!
He literally was just in the Penguins building. He should have.
Dude, it literally took him 10 goddamn minutes to figure out where to dispose the bomb.
Hey,
I
he should
can
have
see where
said,
Chris
"Move,
Like,
asshole."
what the
Nolan
fuck? He's
got
still
the
running
idea
around
for
and it's
Dark
still
Knight
not
Rises.
going? How are you not dead already?
Just be thankful that bomb is not nuclear.
Jesus.
Oh god!
That would have been
Well,
that would have been so funny if he dropped that fucking thing in front of the boat with a couple.
Boom, he's dead.
Figure it out.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Jeez, more nuns.
And he's still going.
That bomb is.
It would have been clever if all these people were hired by the Penguins.
This is the world's slowest.
Oh, the ducks. Oh, you
exploding
can't
bomb.
hurt the ducks.
The ducks.
Life,
I'm surprised it's not blown up by now. How is it?
life philosophy.
How the fuck is it not blown up? Oh, now it blows up.
Oh, now it does.
Oh my god, my face hurts. He died. Oh, never mind.
Rest in peace, Batman.
Are you sure?
Batman. I thought I lost you, man.
Not Batman.
You took,
I love you,
it only,
Batman.
even though it only took
I
me
love
10
you too,
minutes.
Robin. I love you, Batman. No, I love you like another man.
I had a
loves
disposable
another-
bomb, even though it
That's
took me
okay.
only 10 minutes.
I'm pretty sure Robin loves Batman more than a friend.
You're just picking
I
up.
bet
on
he
it.
does.
Robin, I don't think he likes women. I'm just saying. I pick up that vibe from Robin.
think
I mean, have
more
you
so
looked
in
at his
this
outfit?
movie, even in the Schumacher movies.
You know, but because Robin has
Well,
made plenty of advances towards Batman in this movie.
Oh,
Like,
they
hey-
finally figured out
But
something.
also,
Oh, that
but
is-
also, but
I
also
think
with
that
Robin
is-
and Batman Forever. Even though
They
you
can
kind
figure out who
of
the
strike me
Penguin
as the
is, but not
Penguin,
Catwoman.
you have the worst disguise ever.
He does.
You're not even trying to hide it.
He's still putting the Penguin's lips going.
He even did the Penguin laugh into this.
You're still doing it.
He literally has the
He
same
should take
cigarette.
off his prosthetic nose.
Yeah,
That
it
would
doesn't
be less
change at all. It's the
less
same
obvious.
cigarette all the time.
He heard you.
Yeah, you can't hear anything
If
he's saying.
everyone in this wasn't, imagine if Schumacher's Batman, Clooney was in this. At least Clooney went like, "Oh bullshit, you're a Penguin," and then I'm Batman.
Punch him in the face or something.
Oh, if Adam West's Batman lived in the Schumacher verse, crime would be just running around because like we can dupe Batman. It's very easy.
Oh, nothing, Mr. Schmidlap. The back gas is what happens when I go to eat at Chipotle.
He's literally revealing his plan in front of the Penguin. How stupid are you?
We have established, Jacob, that like both the heroes and the villains are not that bright.
It's like in the Justice League Cup where like Batman punches that one thug, and then he pages for Alfred while he's still
He just-
able to hear
he just
It's
let
like,
him go.
Put two and two together now.
I also
Yeah,
love
on the
how they-
rooftop, he just let him go. Like, what the fuck?
I also love how they knocked out the Penguin using the spray that Silent Bob used to take out the shit demon in Dogma.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Takes out strong odors.
Like, well, you know what? I'm sure Kevin Smith ripped off Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back in this because the big
Oh, he
third
did.
act fight
Oh, he
takes
did.
place
Why
in
would
the-
you bring Penguin
Like,
to your
Gluttman
Batcave?
and Chronic.
the big lightsaber.
Yeah,
duel
they
that-
literally ripped. Well, yeah, because the Bloodman and Chronic was literally a ripoff from Batman and Robin. They literally ripped that off. It was on purpose. It was purpose. It was intentional.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, what is going? Why would you bring the Penguin to the Batcave?
Well, to be fair, and
I
Vicky
didn't call you
Vale,
a cock
Alfred
knocker.
lets Vicky Vale walk into the Batcave in Batman '89.
That's true. Yeah.
That's
Even
true.
even
Fucking-
Bruce Wayne and
Yeah,
Batman.
but-
Even Bruce Wayne and
There's a
Batman Returns
difference-
called him
there's
out
a
on it.
difference between the girl you have a crush on versus evil villain.
He instantly fell in love with Selena Kyle just right off the bat.
Definitely.
I mean,
How did he smuggle this?
And Bruce just called
Mhm.
Alfred on it for like, "Hey, you let Vika Vila in." Like, yeah, come on in.
How did he smuggle this tube?
Where's,
you know what?
where's that coming out of his pants? In his ass or something? Because there's no way that he
I
had
don't.
that.
I
Why
don't
do you
wanna
have
know.
all that stuff in there?
It's like, well, sir,
Why
what's
would
in
you
your
take him
pants?
into the Batcave?
My penis. Like, yeah. It's like,
It's Miracle Growed some henchmen.
Miracle Grove henchman coming soon to a Gotham City near you.
It's literally the thing from like one of the Marvin the Martian cartoons where it's like he just grows like the dudes to go after Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Oh my god, they They vanished.
The sound effects are killing me.
They disappeared into dehydration.
They were.
Where did they go?
They disappeared in another dimension.
You know what? They should have had like a Batman villain like Hydro Man be in this, but even though Hydro Man's a Spider-Man villain, but I'm saying they should have had a villain like Hydro Man. What are the main villains' plan in this movie? Like to turn people into dust?
Turn people into dust and to
They
get
disappeared
Batman.
in another universe. They just
I don't know, their
dropped the
plan-
multiverse
I don't know,
shit
their plan
already.
makes more sense than Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy teaming together in Batman and Robin.
Oh no, I know what Freeze's. I know what Freeze's plan's easy. Okay, he wants to freeze the city so that way he'll hold the city ransom until eventually they give him money so that way he can fund a cure. To which I'm just thinking, the only thing that made me like call bullshit on that plan is, why don't you just sell the diamonds you stole and then get the money to then go spend money on a cure research center?
Why don't you just? Here's the thing. Why don't you just steal it? Steal it. You have
he's
fucking
stealing
technology.
diamonds. He's
Yeah, I don't
stealing
get
diamonds
that.
in that movie.
No, my only issue with that is you're teaming up with Poison Ivy to fulfill the same goal, but Mr. Freeze wants to take over the world with ice, and Poison Ivy wants to take over the world with plants, but neither of their goals are compatible because the ice will freeze the plants.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Poison Ivy's using freeze. He literally.
I mean,
Freeze, once she had
I mean,
her
you're
goals,
barely
gonna
you're
kill
literally
him.
turning into an ice age.
Poison Ivy. She's just using freeze.
Surely there's a more economical way to do this arrangement. Like, can't they have
They were
like, a
probably just using
sidecar?
each other.
Like a sidecar for this poor guy?
I wonder if Adam West ever had to drive the Batmobile or if it's always a stunt man.
I've taken out Batman and Robin with Taco Bell fart.
Oh my!
That's what happens when you had too much Taco Bell.
Okay,
Poison
how
and
have
Ivy
you-
is crap.
Somehow the toxic spray does not affect the penguin.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they're right back up like seconds later.
That prosthetic nose, it does wonders.
Oh.
He's immune.
The penguins are an idiot. Oh, the bat cycle's right there. Really?
It's right
Wait, hold on. Were they faking it? I think they were faking it.
Yeah, they were faking it.
I think
Like you
so,
just
yeah.
happened to have that bike there.
Yeah, very
Will you be
convenient
new?
there.
Will you be needing the bat pod, sir? Middle of the day, Alfred? Not very subtle. The bat cycle, then. Much more subtle.
That's both sides.
Yeah.
Much more subtle.
Robin,
Go
Robin,
kart.
Robin
What
gets
the fuck?
decapitated.
He's way
What
too
is-
big for the thing, too, so he's just
It's like this. It's like this scene in The Grinch where Jim Carrey's driving a little tiny car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the tiny ass car. I
It's like
remember.
it's like when Gru's ship gets shrunk to the point where he has to like ride on top of it with some of the minions. He's like, I hate that guy.
Again, why are we letting this man shoot our rockets and write clues?
I don't know.
And his
We're
mask
wasting
is
money.
glowing
Wasting
again.
good rockets.
Do you know how much a rocket cost?
It costs millions of dollars.
Okay, listen, okay. I think we should launch satellites into space and put them in people's brains. That is my goal as the penguin. Rah, 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 rah.
That is my goal, to put in their brains. Rah, rah, rah.
Wow.
I'm gonna run SpaceX, like I'm gonna make it. Well, you know what? If Elon Musk was the penguin, it would make more sense than I'm gonna have a rocket.
Here's another riddle. Here's another riddle.
Riddle me this.
Riddle. They can't even see the riddle. They have to land just to look at the riddle.
Why don't you just use the missile to shoot right at them?
Why don't
Yeah,
you just
really.
like broadcast it on a radio station or something? The riddle.
That would make more sense.
Also, kind of depressing to know the Batcopter was taken down by a strong gust of wind.
Just wind, yeah.
Dust in the wind.
Just
all
singing
fine.
it when they're going down.
Batman does not have good tech if his copter can go down that easily.
One word: parachute.
Oh, it just randomly landed safely. They're not dead or injured. They landed on foam rubber.
Foam rubber. Wholesalers.
Oh my goodness!
Even if foam rubber would not do the job, it could still fucking crash.
They should literally be like that helicopter should be in pieces. Robin should be in a paralyzed or dead. Batman should be sliced in half.
Yeah, Jacob, I think we've addressed time and time again. This is not the most realistic Batman.
That's for sure.
Why wouldn't you just? Yeah, I'm just saying, like, this. Yeah, I'm seeing with the movie. You really should. They want us to believe Gotham City's real. This is like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
It sure is, yeah.
Pretty much.
They don't even have guns in this world.
It might as well be.
I believe that like literally Schumacher's world exists over this.
Somehow that is more realistic than this.
Somehow Tim Burton's Gotham City, where a guy who was raised by penguins, is more realistic. In a sewer full of penguins.
And his big plan is to release a biblical plague, literally.
I can't wait to see how Jacob Martin reacts to that movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
I love Batman Returns too, but I'm like, the plot of Batman Returns is the plot of the Ten Commandments. Like, the Penguin's Noah. Or not Noah, but Moses.
Moses, yes.
The Penguin is Moses in Batman Returns, and his plan is he's going to kill the firstborn sons of Gotham. And I'm just thinking, Tim Burton really is stealing the plot of this plot from the Bible, but going a more sadistic route.
They start abducting him, and then it's short-lived. Then he attaches these rockets to penguins and have them try to blow up the city.
By the way, that movie had a toy line attached to it, and they're like mass genocide. It's literally.
McDonald's had the Happy Meal toys, and the parents rioted over that.
Well, Penguin, because Penguin says a bunch of perverted stuff, and on top of that, his plan is really evil. To where one of the henchmen even says, "Killing babies and children, that's kind of dark, don't you think?" Killing babies. I don't care.
Here we are at the United Nations. I hope they do not, they don't run into Cary Grant from North by Northwest in there.
Crazy crossover.
I don't understand why they're wearing masks. I mean, everyone knows who they are. They know who the Penguin is.
This freaking
I don't see the point. Shouldn't he be wearing a gas mask?
Like, really, he should be.
He's got that immune prosthetic nose. It's doing wonders.
It's just wondering over there.
The way that he just, those two guards are not falling to the ground, just like, stand on his shoulder. I wonder how many takes that they had to do standing in that position.
I just love how that abandoned elevator literally on the door.
The other villains must be.
I wonder how much they were paid. They probably were paid like $7,000 to do this movie.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Sure, they were filming like season 5 or 6, and then they were just like we got the guys here, we might as well do this.
I know
It was actually after season 1. Actually, they did this.
I guess Robin skipped leg day.
I mean, you know what? I would think, how much money was it in the 6? I know they said they were paid really like nothing. They probably were paid like what, $7,000 or so. Because I know Adam West said he literally doesn't give it nothing for this movie. Like Adam West said, literally, like this movie after Batman they got canceled on ABC or Fox, whatever. He said that literally they never did this. Like he said, like because they didn't give him residuals or nothing like that. Just like Star Trek, they never gave the actor Star Trek in the 60s. Well, I don't think the residuals thing happened until like the 70s or 80s. Which, I mean, I would imagine nowadays you make like $10 million for like a season of a show or something. Like that's if like Charlie Sheen made $10 million for 2.5 Men. I would imagine like Adam West probably made like around $2,000 an episode or so.
Yeah.
Also, how do these world leaders not notice these guys coming in?
Because
really, they should notice.
They're not even paying attention.
No one is really in this movie.
No one's reacting when these guys are getting incinerated.
It's like
they're just still arguing.
Also, what is their plan here? Like they're just going to get new people to replace those leaders. I mean, do they not know how the succession?
They want to. Apparently they want to hold a security council for ransom money.
So they don't know what Germany's just going to get someone else from Germany to represent them. They're just going to go get a new ambassador.
Don't sneeze,
Matt. You literally just brought up "don't sneeze."
I know.
Make sure we all got our paintbrushes. Oh, wait. Oh, they still got paintbrushes.
Wouldn't it make more sense? Wouldn't it make more sense if like they were to impersonate Batman and Robin, and their plan was we're going to dress like Batman and Robin, and then we're going to go and commit a bunch of crimes and frame them as villains? Wouldn't that be a more cynical plot? Since everyone looks up to them, wouldn't that be a better plot for the villains? Like, hey, we're going to get 2 people that look like Batman and Robin. They're going to go dress like costumes. They're going to go commit a bunch of crimes. Wouldn't that be a better plot than this?
That would make more sense.
Definitely 100%.
That sounds like the plot from season 3 of Daredevil.
But I mean, also, I'm saying like that literally at the beginning of the show, which
that sounds like exactly like the plot of fucking season 3 of Daredevil.
Oh, season 3 of Daredevil.
Bullseye is impersonating fucking Daredevil. It is fantastic. I loved it, but Bullseye was just impersonating Daredevil and framing him.
But I mean, wasn't there like But I'm saying like, wouldn't it make more sense though if that was the plot of this movie? And then like it turns out
they want money,
and it turns out they're robots.
They want money.
You literally could just get Adam West and Burt Ward doing horrible things for like an hour.
It wouldn't be far off from what they would actually do.
Adam West would be like, "Hey, Toots, you're coming with me," and then he kisses a woman without her consent, and then all of a sudden Robin's like, just going, he strangles an old lady and goes, "Ha ha!" And then it's like you got Spectre Gadget movie where like he's just jaywalking and setting fires.
What's interesting, Jacob, in the Batman animated movie with Adam West, Batman gets drugged, and Adam West Batman actually has a dark personality in it, and he even quotes the famous Michael Keaton line. He even says, "You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts." So imagine Adam West saying that. It's actually pretty well.
Come on, let's get nuts.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. He will always. Adam West will always be. Adam West will always be the mayor of Quahog to me.
I think, to be honest, the first time
surprisingly they're not doing the Dutch angle.
He voiced
or once, yes.
Adam West. Adam West voiced grown-up movie Chicken Little and Chicken Little. That was my
I forgot about that.
My favorite thing is in his role in Family Guy as the mayor of Quahog, and there's a scene where like, because he's the craziest mayor, and all of a sudden he goes like this. He says, "There's a funny thing where it makes me laugh where like Peter and like the gang go missing on a boat, and he goes, to stake revenge, I am going to stab the ocean with a knife." And then Adam West takes a knife out and goes and stabs the ocean. He goes, "Take this, you bastard!" And he's just stabbing the ocean with a knife. And I was like, it's so stupid, but it's so funny because the way Adam West sells them stabbing an ocean with a knife. And then also there's a moment where Adam West, have y'all seen Dazed and Confused?
Yes.
It's been a while, but yes.
Yeah.
It's where the scene where Ben Affleck is paddling those miners. Like they do that with Chris, where Adam West goes, "This'll teach you to be a freshman." And then Adam West, they're parroting the scene from Dazed and Confused with that song, and Adam West is just paddling Chris. He's like, he's just hitting Chris on the paddle, and all the guys are like, "Yeah." I'm
Riddler's
like,
blasting off
Another missile coming, guys.
Wasting another good missile.
Yeah, really. Wasted.
I wish they would do like Tim Burton would take this whole movie and then just make like this one should do like a comic book line of like this movie with this plot, but with Tim Burton style. I want to see what that would look like.
That would be amazing.
So you would want to see this with like Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, Danny DeVito, Michelle Pfeiffer.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
that would be crazy. That would be cool.
Instead of when they get zapped, they would just turn to flesh and bones, like their like, whole body would know, like Raiders of the Lost Ark style. They'd be like,
no, in the Tim Burton film, Joker would just use his buzzer and fry them all to death.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Antoine got a little hot under the collar.
That's for sure.
By the way, they shot a missile at at Batman, right?
Don't start cheering too soon, guys.
That's probably the first missile they did not use that for a riddle. Honestly, if Batman was a killer, he could just shoot them with a rocket and kill them all right now.
Well, if this was Michael Keaton or Ben Affleck, he'd be mowing them down right now.
I mean, they've killed a lot of people. There's a lot of body count. There's like I brought this up before that there's a YouTube video of how many kill counts that these variations
Every
of Batman
has a
done.
kill count. Every Batman has killed. I don't think there's one.
Every goddamn Batman, even
Christian
Bale had a
is
kill
the only
count.
one who hasn't killed.
He definitely did, yeah.
Adam West is the only Batman has never taken a life because in his universe, no one. This is like the Looney Tunes.
Do you remember the time when BVS came out in theaters and everybody was bitching about Ben Affleck's Batman murdering a bunch of people in the Batmobile sequence?
I'm like, Batman.
I was like, did no one remember? Did no one remember for fucking Tim Burton's Batman movie? Look back on that movie. We're not going to talk about how many
puts a bomb on
Oh man, there's a kill count in Returns, especially.
Well, when it comes to the newest Batman iteration, they lose their fucking minds on social media.
Yeah, I don't know what they're getting.
Even in the Robert Pattinson one, like he runs people down in the streets and destroys them. And then on top of it, there's a scene in the movie where the Riddler's henchmen, they put a shotgun up, and then Batman turns and the guy gets shot, falls to his death. I'm like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure he killed that guy. Use him as a human shield.
Because Batman turns and then lets him get shot. And I'm like, oh, he killed that guy.
Yeah, really.
I mean, to be fair,
there's a one comic book that they addressed. I didn't read the comic book, but I've heard people who have read the comic talking about like I think it was like Damian Wayne or something, which Robin was that they argue about like, dude, you killed people before, and he was like, I did it out of self-defense.
There is a line in Batman Forever that makes a lot of sense if you connect it to Batman 89 and Batman Forever. Like you connect those three as all one series of continuity, where he tells Robin, so if you kill Two-Face, then you want to go and he says, then you have blood on your hands, then you want to go out and take another life and another, until one day you look in the mirror and you'll realize you don't see the man you've become, you don't recognize the man you've become. Val Kilmer delivers that line beautifully. Where that, I mean, I'm butchering the line, but like he says what he says, it's just so beautiful. It's like,
See,
well, what about the line in Under the Red Hood? Under the Red Hood, it was like the best Batman animated film they've ever made. Like, I love that fucking movie.
Under the Red Hood, not even
best scene in
Batman, Dark Knight Returns, but really,
I was gonna say The Dark Knight Returns would like to have a word with you.
Yeah, Dark Knight Returns is fantastic.
Awesome.
Like whoever thought,
no, I did. I love Dark Knight Returns, but I'm going to say Under the Red Hood was my favorite one because it was so much deep and dark and how real it felt, especially when it was an animated film. And the conflict with Jason Todd, the Red Hood storyline was so rich.
They're not kidding. They should be dead, okay? I like to, okay, I'm sorry, okay? But, like, Transformers 2 would like to have a word with you.
Yes.
The Hunt for Red October would like to have a word with you.
Jeez.
Like, literally.
Also, the world leaders
would like to have a word with you.
The world leaders in the test tubes would be dead by this point.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, Penguin, everyone in that submarine will be dead because the Riddler. Also, I think, what was it last year? Remember what happened? What was that thing, that submarine accident that happened last year? OSHA, whatever. The one where the guys that went down to see the Titanic. And they were in those submarines and they died from suffocation or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Last year it happened where they were in those business people were in the submarine or whatever and they had an accident. Does anybody remember what it was called? Not a movie. It's a real life story that happened. Right.
I think I've heard of it. I think I might have heard of it.
The guys that they were in the submarines, they went down those like private celebrity submarine things, and they went in the water to see the Titanic.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember that too.
What was it called? I forget what it's called. Ocean Liner or whatever.
I can't remember what it was called. I cannot remember.
I'm pretty sure those people would like to have a word with the Penguin and them saying, "Oh, you will die if you go too deep in the ocean and gets hit by something." Which they didn't get hit by nothing.
Those people, and also those people actually fucking died.
Yeah, these people. I mean, the Penguin did not die. I mean, this is a cartoon because you hit a submarine with a rocket and nothing happened. Instead, they're like, "Oh no!"
Well, to be fair, nobody really dies in Adam West's Batman world.
It's like Looney Tunes. If you shoot Batman, Batman would just get back up and go, "Ow." And then the giant words in the sky.
You can tell that the background is fake, and they were in the middle of the fucking water tank.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Oh,
they're in the 20th century Fox.
Wow, there it is. Wham, bam. There's the thing.
Here we go.
Right in the butt.
Yeah.
A big fucking ranch. Big fucking wrench.
Yeah. Bat.
He's using a big tool wrench, and that would have probably killed them as a weapon.
I would have called it today. I would have shot her. Imagine if they got their hands on a nuclear bomb, they just dropped it in the ocean and they killed the Penguin. Yeah. Oh, that hurt. It would have been like, you know what would have happened? It would just be like, it's in, remember in Jingle All the Way, how they had a bomb and it blew up and it was just the guy's face is pure black. And then all of a sudden, like everything was destroyed around them. It would be like that Looney Tunes level of an explosion.
Okay.
Where it's like,
look, I get it, Catwoman. Yeah. It's her gimmick and all, but she just threw a cat at Batman. So, like,
this shows you that nobody.
I don't know what the fuck they're called.
This shows you no one reads comics in this show. Because they threw a cat.
Yeah, they're just standing around pretending to fight each other. I don't think anyone knew what they were doing on set.
Dude, like, do you remember in The Dark Knight Rises that Cinema Sins pointed out when Batman was fighting a bunch of criminals and thugs on the rooftop and the stunt guy was falling down for no fucking reason? Like, this guy falls down for no reason.
Thank you.
Shout out to Batman for saving the cat.
It's not like not Christian Bale's Batman, where in Dark Knight he throws a dog over off a balcony, off a roof. Have you seen her in Dark Knight? He throws a dog.
At the beginning, right?
Oh yeah, it's one of the.
Yeah, he throws him off the
Well, to be fair, that was an evil dog that was trying to kill
Well, that was a
Batman.
mean, like a rough Rottweiler. That was a Rottweiler fucking chewing his fucking arm off.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, you're gonna kill the dog. That's horrible. I was like, no, come on.
Well, he didn't kill the dog. He just fucking threw him.
What do you think he threw? You think he threw the dog? You think the dog's gonna fly away?
What was he supposed to do? Dude, he was getting his fucking arm chewed off, motherfucker.
So he had to
what was he supposed to do? Let him chew his arm off?
You know what? Adam West.
That fucking dog was a Rottweiler, a fucking mean ass big dog.
Adam West would have put a net around them, or Kevin Conroy would have put a net around the dog, and let animal control deal with it. Adam West.
Because in the third act, when he was going up against the Joker, the fucking Rottweiler came and attacked him again. Fucking backhanded the fucking those dogs. That was the funniest shit ever.
Batman's a dog killer in this movie. Every time I see him throw dogs over a cliff,
he's like, bam, bam.
Forget your dogs.
Fucking backhanded those dogs.
Oh my god.
Cats, he won't do it though. Cats, he'll rescue, but dogs, he'll kill dogs. Batman sees a dog.
I'm depressed that it took him this long to figure out.
Yeah, really.
Oh no, it's cat.
The world's greatest detective.
A little.
What's that face he's
making? Cue the music. Cue the music reveal.
Did you see that face he's making? He's like, like, so that's what that feels like.
No, he's like in a he's in shock, and they're cueing the music.
I just had a brain for it. I'm like, I forgot what I'm doing right now. Like, what?
I'm taking her
Dude,
out.
I don't even know who I am.
And he's going around and goes, "Who am I?
Who am I?" Yeah.
Who am I? Like in Zoolander or whatever. He goes,
They know how to use the controls.
Sandy knows.
My thing always bothers me. Why are there eyebrows on Batman's?
Only the finest blue Sharpie can apply that.
I would say I would be angry, but I'm like, Michael Keaton's also has eyebrows, but they're engraved. Like they're
even Robert Pattinson has a sewing eyebrow on his mask.
But his are just drawn off.
Again, to Collins's point.
Yeah, his lines from Robert Pattinson's Batman has sewing fucking thing on his mask. Oh my god, he accidentally trips. Oops.
Again, like you could just find other people to replace these people, to Collins's point. Like just no. They're basically doing Breaking Bad cosplay right now.
Yeah, 100%.
You're right, Robin. You want to go sell
this? This was before Breaking Bad.
Yes, Batman's gonna be called Batmeth.
Jesse?
Yeah, science.
Batman White.
Yes, science.
Right,
bitch.
Called Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad.
Bruce Wayne is like,
there you go.
Heisenberg.
I am the danger.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I would watch that if Breaking Bad starred Adam West instead of Bryan Cranston. That would be amazing.
I would watch that show.
Oh,
that would be genius.
You're damn right.
Definitely would be.
You goddamn right.
You know, man. You know what's funny about Breaking Bad?
Are they really trying to hide the president?
Yeah, because I guess hey, that's trying to be timeless. I think in the '60s it was either what was it? It was Kennedy or was Lyndon B. Johnson.
No. It was
well, this
60s.
came out after.
Well, Kennedy was already dead.
It
would be either Johnson or Nixon.
Yeah, I think it'd be Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it goes Kennedy. It went Kennedy, Johnson,
Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush Senior, Clinton.
It was Reagan, Bush, Clinton.
Bush Jr.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Obama, Trump, Biden, Trump.
And then Trump again.
This is President
Yeah.
Barack Obama. Here to make a difference.
Yeah, it always doesn't
What
it
does
bait
that
you when
mean?
you watch a movie from like the early, like the 80s, 90s, and stuff.
God bless
And
him. God bless America.
you see the president, and you're just like, oh my god,
jeez.
that's what time this movie took
I'm
place.
President Obama, and I approve this message.
Also,
I
the
was watching
massive
Beavis and Butthead the other day, and they had Bill Clinton in there, and I'm like, oh yes, this movie came out in 1990s. Okay,
this
let me tell you something.
this really this sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.
TV. Yeah.
It makes me excited every time I look at. I've not played a Call of Duty game in like 5 years, but like every time I see
Dude,
those Call of Duty games come out in the cutscenes, and you see like, oh, we have Ronald Reagan, now they have George Bush, and now they have Bill Clinton. I'm like, oh, we're getting close to George W. Bush.
I'm George W. I approve
I
this
like seeing all the
message.
presidents throughout the years. I'm like, they did Kennedy, and then they did like Reagan, and
There's one question that must be asked.
You should play Black Ops 6. It's actually fucking awesome right now.
It actually is.
Is Black
yeah.
Ops 6 connected to the original Black Ops 1 and 2, like from like
Yeah.
the
I think it is. Yeah,
It is.
I believe
It
it
is,
is.
because I
From
remember
what I've
Black Ops
heard.
4 was not even a Black Ops game. It was just like a battle royale game.
There's one question that must be
Well,
asked.
no, Warzone. No, you're talking about Warzone. That's a separate game.
But no,
Yeah.
Black Ops 4 was just they had no story. They just had like a giant open world map where you can just shoot people.
No, yeah. For the fourth one, that's right.
That's where Warzone started. Yeah.
Is our
Yeah, that's where it
children-
all started.
I saw everybody was mad. It was I read something online that says everybody's mad that 9/11 was going to happen in this game. And I'm like, and I was like, if Bill Clinton's in this game, then obviously it's not. We're not going to get 9/11 in this game.
No, George W. That's during the George W. area.
It'd be mid-90s at least.
Yeah, Bill Clinton was president
Yeah.
until January 2001. I didn't even know. I fell down a political rabbit hole the other day. I did not know
Turn the
that
water on, guys. Come on.
had to decide the presidency in 2000.
They use
No.
light. They just another fucking label on the water, light water soft. Like we're so confused of what the fuck that
Yeah.
is.
Like, thanks for the tip.
Thanks for the tip.
There's more labels in this movie than there is in Spaceballs.
Batman must have been a ton of label
I mean-
makers. I'm sure that is the most expensive thing in his house, the label maker. What's it?
Yeah,
Giant
He's
machine?
like a
solid.
great big beacon. He's like literally a great big beacon.
Batman would just like come in his pants working at Michael's.
It just
counter.
it just sounds like someone's urinating right now. Like who's going? Oh,
What store makes the label maker? Office Max or is it Office Depot or is it Michael's? Which one is the label maker store?
Office Depot.
I have no idea.
The Batman would make a killing at working at Office Depot.
And they're right back to arguing.
Look, Batman. I know you like the label maker stuff, but like you don't have to label like bathroom. He says seat 1, seat 2, seat 3, seat 4.
I swear to
Food 1.
God,
Dude, the villains were fucking labeling those criminals who got incinerated. The volunteers.
like, I swear, like, the tone and way that Commissioner Gordon said success, like, I thought he sounded like Mo from the Three Stooges for a second there. Like, success!
Why does that guy look like the Monopoly guy?
He did. I was literally gonna fucking bring that up.
He definitely does look like the Monopoly guy.
They're still the fucking security council. They're still back to where they left off, still bickering and arguing for no reason. And they're expecting us to know what the fuck they're saying, but they're literally saying nothing.
They're like it's like the View. They're just saying a bunch of bullshit.
It's like fucking Charlie Brown when the adults you can't understand them from their point of view, like womp 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 womp.
Like, legit. Yeah, this whole level of seriousness in the same movie that brought us shark repellent.
That's for sure. Yeah.
We're trying
Oh, I
to
still think it's
do
better than
social
Dark Knight
commentary at the last minute.
This
The
movie's still
stupidity.
better than Dark Knight Rises. I'd watch this over Dark Knight Rises any day of the week.
Oh, come on.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Yeah, really.
Now I know you're
Crazy.
full of shit.
And he's like,
Like,
Fleet's like, what? Are you serious? Like that movie? At least I think that movie has issues, but like that movie's like 100 times better than that. Even Batman Forever is better than this movie. So that was Batman 66, the movie.
Yeah.
Guys, what are your thoughts?
Oh, you know what? For what this is, I enjoyed it for the ridiculousness of it. Yeah, this is not Batman like the Batman I know. This is definitely doesn't hold a candle to any of the great Batman movies. You know, the Tim Burton, the Matt Reeves, and even the Dark Knight trilogy. But you know what? I kind of like seeing a campy Batman every once in a while. It's fun for what it was. I can't say this movie works on a story level. It's easy to poke fun of the plot, but I do enjoy the campiness of it for what it is.
I mean, I agree.
And now a moment of silence.
Yeah. No, but that's
No comment. It's like, I'm staying out of this.
No, it was fun watching this with you guys. It's not great, but still, it was fun with the campiness and how ridiculous it was. And
Yeah, because this movie was literally carried on from a popular TV show that was like
Yeah.
a Saturday morning cartoons. It was intended to be cheesy and corny. It's never
Yeah,
intended to be
so-
serious and all that stuff. Because like I brought this up in the earlier on because we're comparing it with Batman, Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin in this movie. At least it knew what it wanted. It was never intended to be serious. With Batman and Robin, it was intended to be serious because it was coming off from Batman Forever, which was decent at its best.
yeah,
But this one was like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we watching right now? Like they switching
sure.
over to because they wanted to aim that for more towards kids because it was getting too more adult, especially with Batman Returns, that the parents were complaining about the reception of that movie.
Screw that.
That's why I say fuck the parents.
Yeah, screw them. Like seriously.
It's like that's your fault for showing your
They
kids
said
that.
Terminator 2 was less violent. Terminator 2.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, one kid, well, they were out doing like a Oprah type talk show, and it was like a white lady that was like, it had the McDonald's like thing in her hand, the McDonald's like the Happy Meal toy, and this one kid was like, I was traumatized. It's out there on YouTube. You can watch it. It's because like I was traumatized. I went and saw Terminator 2, and I thought that was way less violent, and that movie was rated R.
I was like, I don't know what you. Is it more violent? Oh, I don't think so.
Paid to say that. Like,
That kid looked like he was an actor.
not
He's like,
convincing at all.
you know, that kid looked like he was an actor. That kid looked like he was.
But I cannot wait when we get to Batman 89 Returns. And the rest.
I did want to go see 89 when they re-released it months ago when they were doing that on that Batman anniversary when they're re-releasing some of the old Batman movies, and I saw 89 in the cinema.
I thought you went and saw it. I thought you went and saw it when you were a kid, Matt, because I know you're old.
Dude, this was 89. This was like a couple of years before I was even born. This was before my time.
Matt is literally I just want to point out Matt is the oldest person in this group.
I don't
Matt
know
is like
how that's
36.
even true.
No, I think Matt, what year are you born again? Like 91,
92.
So the year Batman Returns came out, you were born.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, what year? That's like, so Jacob, you were born in what, 98?
95.
Oh, so me and Jacob are the same age. All right. Fleet,
Fuck.
what year were you born?
I thought you
94.
looked. I thought you looked older than that.
Jacob, Flitz, what year were you born?
94.
Okay, I was about to say, all right. So basically, me and Jacob have a Batman. Ryan was 99, man. So Ryan doesn't really have a Batman movie. So me Me,
No,
Jacob,
no.
Martin, and
97.
then have a Batman movie.
I'm
97.
as old as Kiss from a Rose. That's crazy.
Yeah, me and Jacob Martin were born in 95, which is the year Batman Forever came out.
What?
And
Who are you, Seal?
Yeah, really.
what, Brian, it's the year 99.
No. 97. 97. I'm 97.
You were born 97. No, you were not. You were 99.
Oh man,
No,
you got.
no.
Hey,
So
you're-
yours was like
you're
Batman
as
and
old- you're as
Robin.
old as the bat nipples.
The bat nipples was in the Batman Forever. That's when the bat nipples was shown.
It was.
No,
it was.
It was not as noticeable in Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin.
I'm as old as the Fifth Element, if that helps.
Wait, I'm trying to look at something. Batman. When did Batman Mask of the Phantasm come out?
I think it was
That was
95.
92.
I could be wrong. I gotta look that up.
No, 93 it says.
Yeah, okay, you're probably right. So this was like a year after when I was born. I was still a baby when Mask of the Phantasm came out. And that
And
was
then
coming off.
98
That was literally like coming off of the
98
heels of the animated Batman series.
So Ryan, you were born what year again?
97.
Okay, so you were born the year Batman Batman and Robin came out.
That's correct.
Me and Jacob Martin, everybody except for Fleets. Fleets is the only person that was born in what 94.
Yeah, but that was a good year.
I
Still a good
just
year for
looked.
movies, though. So
I just looked, and it said if you were 1 year off from being born where Batman and the Mask of the Phantasm came out, you were like that solid 1 year. Like, man, there's no Batman movies came out in 94.
oh well, 94 still a good year for movies. Otherwise, though.
Yeah.
I mean, every one of us are born in a year where a Batman movie came out.
That's crazy. That is
Yeah, that's
insane.
That's
Yeah.
pretty wild, actually.
95, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, Batman Returns. I thought Fletts was going to say 89. I'm not going to lie, Flett. I thought you were going to say 89.
94. You had some of the good movies on there, like
Yeah,
True
so
Lies.
You
You
got
had
the
True
Lion
Lies,
King,
Ace Ventura,
Forrest
Dumb and
Gump,
Dumber.
Pulp Fiction.
The Crow, Speed.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, so I still got the good movies.
Stargate.
Batman, but it's still a good year.
I mean, hey, you know what? You can always say I was born. You were born like 6 months after a Batman movie came out. If you're born around January, February, you can always say that.
The Shawshank Redemption.
It came out what December of 1993. So what year were you born? Like what month?
October of 94.
Oh, so you could say you were like 12 months. You were 12 months after a Batman movie came out. Or you could say you were born like 6 months before a Batman movie, Batman Forever came out 6 months before.
I just can't believe I'm the oldest one in this fucking group. Like, how the hell's that possible?
One of us has that title.
I mean, look, guess what, Grandpa? You know what? We're gonna send you an AARP card.
I'm so old. Oh, so old.
I'm really old.
I'm really old.
We're still all in our 20s, except for Fletts is in his 30s, but you and Flett are like in the 30s. Us three are in our 20s still.
Yeah.
But
I
enjoy
might
it
as
while
well.
you
I
can.
mean, I'm
I'll
literally,
be 20
dude. I'm literally
now.
like fucking Paul Rudd. I'm like Paul Rudd who don't age.
That's true.
Paul Rudd's gonna be.
Like, look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought? Not me.
I still think it was a missed opportunity in Avengers Endgame, where if they age Paul, if they literally should have when he said they turned him into an old
they
man.
did age Paul. They did age Paul Rudd. Deadpool and Wolverine, bro. Deadpool just like Paul Rudd finally aged.
They should have literally just made the joke in Deadpool and Avengers Endgame should have been whenever they turned. They said, "Oh my God, we just turned him old," and then Paul Rudd just looks the same. Goes, "What happened?" And they go, "You're 90 years old." And they go, "No, I'm not." And then they're like, "Oh my God, he's gonna look really good when he's 90." And then he's just like, he goes back and they turn him back to like. It's like that would have been funny. I thought that would have been really funny.
Well, Hugh Jackman will be doing Wolverine until he's 90.
Yep, the make it do is 90.
Hugh Jackman still. I will say though, we are gonna do next. I think within the next 2 weeks, we're gonna try to do Batman Return '89.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good.
Dude, we're getting into the good stuff.
Oh, I cannot wait for that as well.
Oh, 89 is good.
It
I
was so
recommend,
good.
guys. Okay, again, I
mean-
recommend watching Batman '89 before the night before, so that way when Batman '89 could be watched, because Batman '89, it's a fun movie. Especially I love it. It's got a great Prince soundtrack. I mean, you got Jack Nicholson, the Joker.
Danny Elfman doing the music.
Yeah, the
Oh, I
score is
love
amazing.
that.
That Batman '89 score is
That's
amazing.
iconic theme.
You look at the Batmobile is
Also,
amazing too.
Also, lest we forget "Party Man" by Prince.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
Prince.
could call me Booker, as you can see. Much more happy.
You know what's funny? You know it's funny. The Trust song, the parade, that Party Man was supposed to be the song for the parade sequence, but Tim Burton hated it. So then, of course, Prince made a song called Trust. So that way, like, you know, and he said the reason why it's called Trust because that way I told him to trust me. So that way I could like literally make this.
You should have played Purple Rain. That would have been cool if they played Purple Rain.
Oh,
Purple Rain.
Purple rain, and Joker got that purple suit, so it makes sense. Purple rain,
And also in the state that I live in, because I live in Minnesota, they put the purple like downtown where in honor for Prince.
Oh,
Yeah.
you live in Minnesota,
Purple thing.
right?
What?
You live in Minnesota?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta send you something real quick.
Oh God. There are a few movies that were filmed in Minnesota: the Mighty Ducks trilogy, Django All the Way. I'm afraid I'm not gonna like it.
No, you're not.
Oh my God.
Just a yes or no question. That's a yes or no question, right, Matt? Don't ever read it out loud. Just tell yes or no.
How should I know that? I don't know.
You've been in a men's restroom there. You haven't said you went to
I have been in the men's bathroom, but that one, like that question, I don't know what the fuck, how to answer that one. No,
Yeah, no.
not that I know of.
That's a joke that I
Remember in Deadpool 2 when Ryan Reynolds made that joke that he did a glory hole in fucking Minneapolis or something at an airport when he made that joke. I don't know if that joke was even actually true. What he did, I don't know if that was even true.
You went to Minneapolis and were like, "Hello, anyone there?"
He did it. He did a glory hole in the fucking men's bathroom in fucking
Someone
Minneapolis
did that.
airport or
Someone
something.
probably really did that in and just made it put Deadpool was here. That would be a quick marketing.
They probably did. He's like, Deadpool was here.
Yeah.
Property.
He
of Wade
confessed.
Wilson. Yeah. All right. So next, I just want to say this movie, yes, it has a lot of problems. Okay. I think one of the biggest issue this movie has is it's literally just being it's being like just an extended version. It didn't give us nothing new. It just felt like they wanted to make a TV movie and they just did this and put it in theaters. Like if this was a 2-hour episode, I would believe it because it felt like back in like 2000 George Lucas decided to do the Clone Wars as a TV show. He took the first 2 episodes or whatever and he decided to put it in the theaters. It felt like that. Like if someone told me this was a big season finale, I would believe it. Because that's what
it really did. Because most of the episodes in Clone Wars were not in chronological order when they aired it on Cartoon Network at the time. And I wish they would have. I wish that Disney Plus can just rearrange these episodes and put it in chronological instead of just having to Google it and just fucking watch the episodes in the order.
Yeah, really.
I don't get why they don't do that. I think that's just too much work for them.
So if you had to rank this movie out of 10 bat signals, what would you rank it? Starting with Jacob Martin. Go.
Kind of tricky because if I was going on a story level, it'd be a lot lower. But I'm just going to do it on entertainment value. And I feel similarly to this movie when I do Batman and Robin because they're like the 2 most ridiculous Batman movies. I'll probably go 6 bat signals out of 10.
5 for me.
What about
for the entertainment, it was an entertaining, cheesy movie that we know it's nothing to be serious. So I give it an 8 out of 10 for the entertainment, but as a movie, it's fucking like 3 or 4 out of 10 for this one.
For me, on an entertainment scale, it would be entertainment's 10 out of 10. And in terms of quality, it's like 2.
Ryan was entertained more about this. I was like, Ryan, really? You were at 10 out of 10? What are you smoking? Like, you were oh my God, that was the best entertainment.
for me, this is like Wild Wild West. It's so bad, but
Okay,
you're
I
just
just
so
all right. From that, yeah, for that.
Wild West.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
love
Just
that
a
movie,
fan.
don't you, Ryan?
I could watch Wild Wild West any day. Just like there's like that's a guilty pleasure.
They brought the spiders.
hate-
They brought the spiders
Every time
that
I saw
originally
Wild Wild West, I
because
hated
you know originally in Tim Burton's like his project for Superman Lives, they were going to use the spider and have Superman fight spiders in the third act. Now that Hollywood took that idea, brought it into that fucking Wild Wild West movie.
You know what? If I had to give this a score out of bat signals, I would say it's a 3 out of 10. Because I just felt like the story's not there, and I was not entertained. I felt like I was more looking at my watch more than anything, and I tried to, you know, like when I enjoy something, it's easier to make fun of because
You went in it. You were expecting a deep story. Is that what you were expecting? Like,
I
dude, this
was
is a
expecting
movie
at
that
least
you would
to be
turn.
like Ryan.
Whoever told you
I
a good
am-
This is
story.
a
it. Come
this
on,
is
come on,
literally a
Jake.
Saturday morning
Cesar
cartoon.
Romero is
You're
not
supposed to
Heath
turn your
Ledger.
brain off.
I was expecting at least to like laugh at
Like if you go in this expecting to turn your brain on, expecting anything good logic, you're gonna be fucking. Your brain will melt.
Yeah.
I would expect at least to have some fun with it. Instead, it was like Batman and Robin. I can have fun with. I can't really have fun with this one because I just felt like it's just boring. Really more.
It was just a different time from a different generation who watched it and grew up with them.
All right, but yeah, where can they find you at Jacob Martin?
They can find me on my YouTube channel, which is my name, Jacob Martin. I'm actually taking the week off for Thanksgiving, but I do occasional movie reviews, not as much as I used to. I'm more on the music side as of late, but I do some occasional movie stuff. I have my Celebrating Disney series I do, and then music side, Ryan Cam's on my channel. We're doing discussing DreamWorks, reviewing those movies. And as far as music goes, he's on. We're doing a series on Leonard Skinner at the moment, and then other projects. We're going for all the Beatles albums and Elvis albums, just to name a few. So if you like that side, feel free to check my channel out. Oh, look, there's Nick.
I'm gonna be.
I can imagine this movie being sold at the local Bass Pro Shop. I couldn't keep a straight face when that comment popped up. I just couldn't stop laughing.
Well, Jacob, I think you started that joke.
Well, you know, no, the context, by the way, before we get off. By the way, hi Nick, that's my brother. You know, and that's not my, but Nick looks just like my brother. That's a running gag. Nick looks just like my brother. I have a brother named Robert. Nick looks just like him, and I always tell that's the joke running gag where I tell people he looks just like my brother. So every time he's on the Jacob Martin podcast, he goes, "That's my brother." You know, so that's just a joke. But yeah, the context of the Bat Pro Shop thing was basically Jacob Martin was talking about, what was it you were talking about, Jacob Martin? Like you were talking about
Garth Brooks.
And he doesn't have digital catalog at all. And all he sells his music physically at Bass Pro Shop only.
His newest album you can only buy at Bass Pro Shops because he's that out of touch with how people listen to music.
So I'm like, that's a bad marketing strategy. Like, imagine you live in like Detroit somewhere. You're not going to Bass Pro Shop in Detroit. So if you live in Detroit, you're fucked on Al Garth Brooks. You just aren't kidding Garth Brooks if you live in Detroit. And so, which I'm just saying, so that there's no sense logically. Like that marketing gimmick is just crazy. But yeah, that's like, so anytime I see like something dumb, I just say you can find it at Bass Pro Shop. This is the running gag. Which it still makes me laugh. That's why I keep saying it. As for Fleets and Movies Pop Culture 13, what do you got coming up, man?
You mean FLETTS movies? It's FLETTS, man.
Well,
Fleets,
you can't. Oh yeah, like the FET, like
it's all good. All good. No worries.
I keep saying Fleets. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. No worries.
I know I spelled it Fleets too in the intro, but that's my mistake, and I apologize.
That's okay. No worries. But yeah, you can find me on my YouTube channel, FLETTS Movies and Pop Culture 13. I do have a video dropping on Sunday. Then I do have a couple interviews locked down. I can't say who yet, but once we figure out the time of day, I will say who I'm interviewing. But on December 3rd, Sean Clark should be coming on December 3rd.
Yeah, Sean Clark.
Yeah, he's Horse Hologram. He'll be doing a top 10 John Carpenter moments with me, so that's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's crazy.
I think on the 14th, me and me and Jason from Backtrack Sim are hoping to do a Lethal Weapon watch party. And then, like I said, I'm also working on an interview. I just got emailed. I'm also got an interview that someone that played Michael Myers will be coming on. So,
I know who it is. Mike Myers himself, Austin Powers.
Nope. Oh no! But if I would have got him on, that the YouTube would have blew up. If I got him,
you should get like it's like there's a joke in the movie once I saw where it's like it's the guy, it's a stunt double's cousin. You're like, Michael Myers, yeah, I got his stunt double's cousin.
For sure. And then I do want to bring you guys back on at some point in December on my channel for something. So for sure, so that'll be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that on FLETTS Movies Pop Culture 13. So,
well, I appreciate it. Ryan Cam, what do you got coming up, Ryan, buddy?
So on my channel, Tuesday Small Talk, Fridays 1999 Project. Got a lot of heavy hitters coming for that one. Reviewing some Thanksgiving releases from that time here. Got a couple of new limited series coming starting Sunday. The first Sunday in December, I'm going to be reviewing every Lion King movie in honor of Mufasa.
Wow.
And then...
God. And it's going to be like one good one, and then it's like shit.
Shout out to The Lion King 1.5. That movie's awesome.
I have a soft spot.
Awesome.
I have a soft spot for the second one. I have a soft spot for the second one. It's not that bad.
It's hilarious.
It's like Ryan's gonna start out like this, like this COVID post where it has a guy with like short hair, but it says how I started 2020, how I ended 2020 with long hair and a beard. It's gonna be like that. Ryan's gonna start out like
I saw that.
Lion King 1, how I ended the Lion King 2019 with a long hair and a beard. It's like here.
And then I'll also be doing a series where I'm going to be reviewing all of the Wolfman films in honor of Wolfman from Lee Winnell start coming out in January.
Nice.
So the one with basically all the ones with Lon Chaney Jr. in it and the Joe Johnston remake from 2010.
Awesome.
Okay. What about Matt? We don't give a shit what you have to say. So all right. Anyway, so next week. No, but yeah, Matt.
Stay tuned for next week, guys.
So yeah, Matt. Besides Small Talk, which we have to still shoot because someone forgot what day it was and decided to go to the movie. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jesus, can't let that
we're supposed to shoot Small Talk. We usually shoot on Thursday nights for Small Talk, and this dude literally went to the movies. Me and Ryan are at the camera waiting. And then we're like, where the hell's Matt? And then Matt
I thought you didn't you look at my Instagram stories? Like, hey, I said tonight. And what do you think which day it was?
It said Thursdays. We shoot. So now Ryan's like, I guess we got to shoot tomorrow. Just like we're doing Batman. Well, I guess we're shooting Sunday. He was like, well, thanks, Ryan. So I was like, I wanted to text him, thanks, Dick. Like I had to watch all the episodes too in preparation. Now it's
something tells me Collins is really mad about it.
I'm still mad about that. I'm like, I watched it.
Well, you can't let it go. So, yeah.
Ryan does not seem upset about it. Jake is the only one who's upset about this.
I don't like doing homework.
I got an hour and a half free up to watch Sleepy Hollow in preparation for the 99 Project, which that movie rules. So that gave me free time to catch up.
But yeah, so besides, yeah, I'm just.
Anyway, yeah, I am planning on reviewing Gladiator 2, and I'm planning on reviewing the series The Penguin. So keep an eye open for that one. And yeah, follow my social media links, the Linktree down in the description as usual.
We're not putting it in the description this time. Fuck him. You can go if you want to find him. Go find him yourself. Okay, his name's Matt Wyatt. There's not many Matt Wyatts on YouTube. Go find him. Okay, he's not that hard. If you
never know. You never know.
If there's like 1,000 Matt Wyatts, like then also like Fleet's movies. The two people that are really easy to find are Fleet's Movies Pop Culture 13 because no one has that else name. If there is another Fleet's Movies Pop Culture 13, then Fleets, you need to get that shit trademarked because there's no way someone has. Matt
Oh,
Wyatt.
no,
I
I
mean,
trademarked it already anyway.
but no, but yeah, I do really appreciate Matt having. I'm just giving Matt a hard time because
Of course,
Yeah,
I know it's all fun.
you are like, come on. If anyone follows this shit, you already know that he gives me a hard time all the time. It's like a routine thing.
Yeah, I already knew this when I started.
It's a
collabing with you
reflex.
guys.
the other day
know
I
it's
was
all
on.
fun.
Jacob Martin had a stream going with Ryan Cam, and I was like, I always like to mess with Ryan on there, and Ryan literally, and so Jacob Martin literally was like, or something, Nick or whatever, or no, Jason. It was Jason, the old millennial, was like, he's always so mean to Ryan on the stream. He never says nothing.
He's like, hey, it's just a joke. I'm just being a goof.
Just having fun, like seriously.
It's
You
a
either
goddamn
get it-
goof.
You either get it or you don't.
It's really
Yeah,
funny
really
to me. I still
But
find
you'd
it
be
funny.
funny. You'd be amazed that some people new on the channel are taking that shit.
I'm
so
still trying to convince
seriously.
these guys to do a Fortnite league with me. I'm still trying to convince Matt and them either to do a Fortnite league with me or something. Like if we just shoot one day,
Yeah, like,
we could literally have a Fortnite league where we call it the Small Talk Fortnite League. We would
Oh,
literally
that would be cool. That would be
Ryan
cool if
does
we did
not
a
want to play
Fortnite stream.
Fortnite. Matt's on board. Ryan's the only one that's the holdout on that. Matt's on board. Ryan's the only one that's like, I don't want to play Fortnite.
Fortnite is a denizen of scum and villainy. You must be cautious.
He's like, I don't want to get teabagged by a 12-year-old in that game. It's like, I don't feel like playing with 12-year-olds with a shot. I was like,
Since we're still live, I am going to be on Nick's channel, Townsend 505, at the top of the hour. We're going to be reviewing Genesis's album, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, which you cannot convince me was not made under the influence of some kind of white powder.
It is a strange album, but very creative.
What a strange and scummy day.
Let me put it to you like this. There's a song in which... There's
Bulimia.
Yeah, there's a song in which it is implied. It's a concept album. There's a song that is implied that the main character of the concept album does it with snake women.
I'll give you a hint.
I already know what he's talking about. His little
Driving
fucking jump
that
right
train.
Have you ever seen American Psycho or Scarface? You know what they snort.
Yeah.
Casey Jones, you better watch your speed.
By the way, yeah, and so I really appreciate all of you, especially Matt White, because I know it was really hard for him to like take his time of his busy schedule because he had to go see a movie. So I know he really had to go see Wicked tonight, and I know he was really wanting to go see Wicked, and I know he already was going to get the green face paint and everything, and I know really it was really hard to get Matt Wyatt this time around because I know he's so busy lately.
It takes me a few hours to get that green makeup on, so just to prep for that shit.
Matt is defying gravity.
Matt,
Yeah,
I mean, that was a really big get for me to get Matt Wyatt tonight because I know Matt Wyatt's so busy. You know, he doesn't know how to read a calendar or a clock. So,
I'm blind when it comes to calendar.
It's like, is tonight Wednesday? Nope, tonight's Thursday. Oh, shit.
It's like, oh fuck, no.
But yes, I do FLETTS. I'm sorry, I keep saying FLETTS. Sorry, so
It's all good. It's all good.
It just sounds FLETTS.
I know I said FLETTS, thinking FLETTS. FLETTS.
Call me Tom easily.
I'm dyslexic, so I can't read the damn thing.
Jacob Martin, I appreciate you as always. Ryan, Matt, thank you. And if you can, hey, we're gonna do Batman '89 next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. So stick around, and we will see you in the next one.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.